I'm level 2ing it.
Okay, level 2 spell slot.
Got it. It's +4 higher than that, so it's 16 on both. I take 1 damage. Toast.
Very cool.
Slightly toasty. I should have fucking cast Fire Shield earlier in this fight.
You had the thing. There are many fires.
Which actually still have Fire Shield from the fight in the rest of the other part of this prison if we didn't use Comprehend Languages.
Next up is Whoopsie, death saving throw.
So, not that I'm opposed if he's just being a good boy, but is this dog not doing anything?
He is indeed not doing anything currently. He probably should dash up to you just to be safe. Okay. How's everybody looking currently? Whoopsie, what did you got on your... Oh, okay.
Oh, you know.
You got 1/4, 2/5, and you're super tapped out. Skate is, I think, moderately tapped. You're marking off your wall of force, and...
Oh, yeah.
I think...
Yeah, I forgot the Wall of Force one, but everything else is fine.
Okay, you've only used one first level spell?
I'm gonna let the dogs out, but they're good dogs.
One first level since using Arcane Recovery, yeah.
Cool. All right. Whoopsie does her thing. Galan.
All right, I cast Cure Wounds.
He does indeed cast Cure Wounds.
11
For HP
points to Galahad.
Doth raise.
He just heals himself.
I move over here.
Okay. What?
I'm gonna be moving on my... No, it's not my turn yet. I will be moving on my turn.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Alright, Strudel, how do you deal with the Wall of Force?
Disintegrates.
Disintegrates. No disintegrate, sadly. I mean, this isn't, Can you see through Wall of Force?
Yes, it's invisible.
It is invisible. Okay. You see Strahd split into 3 Strahds.
I don't see through the Wall of Force because I see invisible things.
Everyone except for Galahad sees Strahd grow into multiple Strahds in his location.
Wait, can we see him at all? Isn't he invisible?
You sense him grow into multiple things.
We don't see anything. But
You don't
feel
see
like
anything.
If you did, you'd see
If
through
you
him.
did. If you did. Also, hold on real quick. Let me just get this last 4 HP back. Skate, you're up. Let's speed up these turns ever so slightly.
4 HP. He's full. Oh no.
I'm surprised he wasn't full like 4 turns ago.
I put a few good bolts into him.
He did get quite the whopping.
Health per round.
He got ice walled into a full volley from Dalmor.
Oh, he was lower than I thought then. And
I'm
that just
very
means he's
curious
mortal,
what
dude.
He does heal.
I think it's like
after this.
30.
That's a lot.
What the fuck do we do here?
Kill the Hellhound. Do anything in your power to kill the Hellhound.
I don't do enough damage right now.
I mean,
I don't.
do as much as you can and then hopefully have Whoopsie finish it off.
Whoopsie is gonna be attacked before that happens. Well, wait, hold on.
I mean, they don't fire breath every turn.
No, it's on a recharge.
Yeah.
So here's...
Not for this one though.
Yeah, not for that one. And which is gonna... It can go around you if it's smart enough to do so. So what... Instead...
Oh, no.
We focus on that one.
Yeah.
I hope I
makes
don't
sense,
break anything.
I guess.
I have hit my first refresh of the night.
Running forward.
I've been strongly considering it. I've been having lag on Roll20 all night, but I think it's just because I'm streaming it.
I just got caught in an error loop. Booming Blade?
We booming blade this dude. It's a fiend, right? Unless the hellhounds are undeadeds.
Hellhounds, I believe, are at fiends.
We have protection from good and evil, undead, and fiends, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Good thing to remember, just in general.
Very good thing to remember.
Do we have advantage on saving throws in that case, or is it
I
just?
believe so. No?
It's just attack rolls, and then you're immune to charm and frighten and possession.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. They've not really been attacking us, so.
And they will.
I mean, the Hellhounds just got here.
Yeah, the hellhounds just got here, so okay.
That's good.
It makes
time
the
to
whites
swing.
pretty low threat for everyone but Whoopsie, though.
I'll be right back.
16 on the hellhound here.
16 is a hit on the Hellhound.
It'll take 12 radiant and 3 thunder.
12 radiant and 3 thunder for a total of 15 damage. Okay.
It'll take another hit from this.
That's a hit.
Another 12 radiant.
Minus 12. Got it. Also, I kind of like the disposition of all of my bad guys have their health on green, and you guys all have your health on red.
Mm-hmm.
It is quite nice. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna finish out some movement here, provoking an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Did you
Pretty
cast Cure Wounds on me?
You did. You
Yes,
healed for 11.
HP.
Or 11? Okay.
That is an 18 to hit.
Okay. Now I gotta decide which spot to go.
Okay.
Let's see, I moved 5, 10, 15, 20 to get here. I got 15 move speed. Can I stop any of these things from getting to her? Or at least provoking opportunities. I think it might just actually be this hellhound. I could move up to here, 5, 10, 15.
Just in case it changes your decision, it looks like Dalmor is about to leave this hellhound.
Oh, it does. So I guess I stay here. I get over here then. If it wants to breathe fire in my direction, it's gotta go
Okay.
against the rest of the people. Alright. This is where I stand. Oh, Blade Song goes down to 1 turn left. Which I think means his invisibility is almost completely gone too.
Yes. It is indeed nearly done.
What is nearly done?
Actually, hold on. 5, 10, 15. I get over here
Okay.
just to give him some sunlight while he's invisible back there. If he
Okay.
Just wants to peek around the cribs. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Next up is whites. Another one of the whites is moving up. This is the rare double white turn. This one is moving right here. And then this guy moving right here. And making its attacks at this boy. 15 and an 8 are both misses. And then I believe that is the extent of their turns. Dalmor, you are up. It is the start of the round. You know how it be.
I have a question.
Yes.
Wall of Force, you said you can see through it, right? Can you cast spells that aren't like lob a fireball, but are just like, I see a thing, I cause it to make a save?
You cannot. Spells
Okay.
require line of effect, and it blocks that.
Okay, cool.
Dalmor is going to move, provoking an AOO from the doggy.
Doggy AOO.
Oh,
Ow. That's a miss.
Dare it try and bite me.
Hi.
I will shoot it for this.
Shoot it for it.
this doesn't surprise me.
I will reaction myself advantage on the first shot.
Good.
That is a hit. Good thing you gave yourself advantage.
Oh, hand reroll
I'm
that.
gonna try that damage one more time. Let's make that a 26.
Okay.
Yay.
That is enough to finish off this hellhound.
Nice.
Alright. gonna step over to here and take a shot at this one.
Okay.
No, don't
Shoots
shoot
away.
me.
That's a hit.
Oh, that was
17.
Can
Can you
Okay.
reroll it again?
I can only get one reroll per turn.
Okay.
Oh, you did that on the action surge thing.
Okay. You're chilling.
And then I'm going to run down to here.
Gotcha.
That is my turn.
Second one of these makes it up here.
Dalmor doesn't realize the invisible force field's there, so you just start shooting and putting a pincushion at the wall.
Hellhound is what is Hellhound? You know, no one ever asks why Hellhound or how Hellhound.
How
Yeah,
Hellhound?
Ask why
How
Hellhound.
is Hellhound?
How Hellhound?
I ask for only when.
I ask what hellhound.
Who Hellhound?
Well, if he's only gonna be attacking here, they do have their orders. I think that in this case, though,
Their orders.
They're hors d'oeuvres.
they're hors d'oeuvres. Yes. You are all protected. Yeah, I think that this one will just do his bitey bites.
Woo.
Oh wait, no, that's he can go up here. He goes up to this guy, and he bites because he has
my.
pack tactics.
Oh, good luck.
Advanced.
Better than disadvantage on everything.
Just canceled out because of blur.
I don't have blur on.
Protection.
But also he has protection from good
I have
and evil.
protection from good and evil.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, I also have
Yes,
the icon.
Yeah.
we have been
So
accounting
when I-
for it accurately. Whoopsie, you're up.
Yeah. Fun fact. There's not been a lot of attack rolls made by them up until now.
It's been a lot of fire.
I need to roll.
Could start with a ring of warmth. I would like a
One,
ring of
D-
cold, please.
Ring of cold. The
What
It
is
has
that?
recharged.
the boy is snappy.
Oh no.
No,
Get
he
rid of the
don't
fire.
Hey, I don't know that dropping the Wall of Force is the right move this turn.
No, we should not be dropping the wall of force at all. We finished clearing out the Hellhound, and we all try and figure out how to get to the next area where we want to actually fight Strahd before we remove the 10-minute long
Yeah.
spell.
Like, I'd be inclined to just, like, skedaddle through here, teleport through this, open the gate, and just, like, hopes we can find something down there and just let him watch.
But you want to know what's funny is like, wait, are you out of level 3 spells? Colin?
No, I have one left. I have
Like-
one first level spell and one third level spell. That's all I have left.
So I'm just saying, like, Wall of Force has got like 9 minutes and 54 seconds on it. If we clear all this up, we can go arbitrarily hide somewhere and have like 9.5 minutes out of the 10 minutes of catnap done.
This is accurate to a degree.
It's just, if we get interrupted, we
Uh-huh.
all die.
I mean, if we did
Also,
catnap, I would not catnap.
Skate cannot catnap. Because if Skate falls asleep, concentration goes away, and Wall of Force shuts
Oh.
down.
It would only be Dalmar and Whoopsie that would catnap. I guess in that case, Galahad would catnap. And it would just be Skate watching over all of us. And he's the one who could booming blade us all awake.
I
Or
honestly
whatever.
would get a
Sword
lot of
version.
health back. Like, I'm low,
Yeah.
but I got 7 hit dice remaining.
And I have a ton of HP still with my spells remaining. It's not the worst.
It's not the
Conniving
worst
plan.
idea.
It's pretty much, we either have like, we have 2 options. We have try and find a common, like, force the fight to win, or reset some resources, but sort of be in the same boat we were before. and need
How
to
does
do
arcane
this
recovery work?
fighting dance?
You need a short rest. Catnap will give you arcane recovery. And
It gives
heal
you back 5 levels worth of
yeah.
spells.
So you can
Then
get
that
like
could be
1
split
5th
up.
level spell, or a 2nd and 3 firsts.
Or third and a second.
Okay. Ryan, would you be
Yes.
able to recite to us the knowledge we have about vampire, as far as like their weaknesses and how to kill them? I always forget the specific.
You know that vampires do not like running water. They take acid damage when they're in running water. They also don't like sunlight. They take radiant damage when they're in sunlight. If they are in neither sunlight or running water, they will, upon reaching 0 hit points, turn into mist and return to their coffin. Once in their coffin, they revert to their vampire form and are paralyzed until they regain at least 1 hit point. After 1 hour,
So
essentially.
either way, we have to find his coffin.
No, if you kill him while he's in sunlight or being held in running water, he will not turn into mist and will just instead be disintegrated. Otherwise, when they return to their coffin, you can stake them while they're in the 1 hour recovery window and potentially do the thing.
Okay, I couldn't remember if there was like a. While Strahd's is like walking around on the 4th floor, we like sneak down to his coffin, open it up, and there's like another version of Strahd in there that we
No, sir.
and then like something happens.
You have to kill him first.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
What about we could dawn them down here?
We cannot affect them through the wall of force.
Okay.
Yeah, they're basically invulnerable, I think, for all
Alright.
intents and purposes.
So then Yuri needs to spell these 3 then, right?
And I've got the option between
Vitriolic.
level 4 fireball or vitriolic sphere. I mean, fireball.
Well,
wouldn't
we can't
do-
use fire. We can't use
Yeah.
fire against Hellhound.
Vitriolic Sphere is pretty good.
Yeah, Vitriolic does a lot.
The question I have:
That's also like a big blowout, like Fireball, though.
Considering the catnap strategy.
I think so.
It gets us out of the whoopsie goes down, we have to spend an action, we lose her turn, and we lose another spell from you.
So
Like- Recurring thing that we're doing.
but we can lock away Strahd. But if it's like, oh, 4 bat swarms, we just lost both the Wall of Force and the Short Rest and the Catnap spell slot. Like if by pure random encounters, 3 out of 4 times we are interrupted over an hour. 10 minutes is a lot shorter, but
They
feel
always
like
came
there's-
halfway. So 2 things. They always came halfway through, and if we have a way of locking ourselves into someplace tiny, I can just stand on the door and dodge for a few turns. As
Well,
long as
so
they don't have a
last-
way to get past me.
Right, last time like there was like shadows and stuff that phased through the walls and stuff that attacked us.
it's especially just knowing that we are going to be pressed for time. Like even if like we only take 1 round to kill everything that's free right now and just immediately run, those whites are going to be chasing us. The ones that are like crawling up right now. We're gonna have, even like if we get to a place that we think is secure, wall it off, barricade it in just a minute after you cast that spell. If 45 seconds after being freed, Strahd just makes a shadow that goes yak to someone, that's the rest gone. Like if everything goes right, I think that's the best plan. But I feel like there's a lot of opportunities for that to not go right.
If only you guys were all lawful good. We could just go through the curtain and rest in there.
What a fucking flex. Just go hang out with dead mom and dad.
All right, we've got to decide anyways.
Yeah,
After
we're
we get rid of the
getting-
enemies, so.
So
The only reason why I was saying is because if we aren't doing the catnap strategy, we can get through these guys much slower, take them slowly, kill them off as in a safe way and use less resources. But if we were like, we need as much time for the catnap as possible, and we want to like nuke this shit and run.
Just throwing out one other possibility. Robert, you have another Wall of Force available, right?
Yes.
We can Wall of Force ourselves and catnap anywhere for free guaranteed.
That is a incredibly good idea. Especially since you would get one of the wall of force back.
No, I
He would not.
I would
Yeah.
be resting,
Okay.
and I also used Arcane
Yeah.
Recovery.
Because if
Oh, you already
he
used
rests,
Arcane
his
Recovery.
concentration goes down. So Robert will be the only one that
Oh.
can't rest from the catnap.
That's fair. Yeah, that's a tough one.
And I would also get rid of that would also cost me the ability to use telekinesis. Which
Yeah, again, I don't know if it's the right play, but it is like the one guaranteed short rest for 3 of us option.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it might be the play.
I mean, so I have Hold Vampire,
Mhm.
and I've got Dawn.
He still has 2 legendary resists though.
This is
Yeah,
true.
She has
So
4
the way
hold
that
vampires.
so here's how telekinesis works. I get to concentrate for up to 10 minutes, and every turn I can spend my action forcing him to be restrained by making him contest a strength check, right? Which he's not really good at, right? And so if he's restrained, we're just gonna absolutely just murderize his face.
Yeah, that is
So he's
a
good.
huge spell.
Is it no
and-
save?
No, it's a save. He gets a save, but I get to make him repeat that save no matter what.
It's a check, not a save.
Oh, even that.
Oh,
so
I see. That is very powerful.
so let's just take it slow, and let's
Yeah.
I'm going to
Also,
poison
I don't.
spray these.
Wait, hold on. I don't think you actually go easy on these guys. I think you vitriolic this, because you're still within just. They could say, "Hey, I'm okay with getting attacked," and get to you, and you just need 1 or 2 bad hits and you're down. And these guys have got multi-attack. Like you don't have AC.
Telekinesis, I do think, is our by far number 1, like, this can kill Strahd move that we've got.
Here's what I legitimately think we do. However we manage to clean up the situation, we clean up the situation here. We've got 10 minutes. We walk over to the area where Strahd is, and we use any healing we've got, whatever, like prepare ourselves, and we drop the wall of force and have you use telekinesis as our next, like, thing on Strahd. How long does greater invisibility last for?
It's almost gone. It'll be probably gone in 2 turns from now, because this is my last turn with Blade Song, and I started like the round before that he showed up. So
You might be able to cast it again, obviously, but
Mhm.
I do think you're right that we should, like, try and somehow do telekinesis here and now, and not try and get the catnap situation off.
Okay.
we-
So do right now. Do I waste my last level 3 on these?
Or last
Level
level 4?
Sorry, last level 4.
I think
I only have a level 4 and 2 level 5s left.
so. Here's my current
And a
dilemma.
Dawn and a Cone of
This
Cold.
is your safest spot, and that doesn't buy you a lot of space.
I mean, we have what? You and then me and then Dalmor before any of them go.
I mean, I'm a good character. Do I know that standing up
You have to be
here-
lawful good. I
Not
do.
lawful good.
I do not.
Don't
I think
recommend
that
anyone but me.
Galahand fits the bill for sure. I don't think the Whoopsie quite fits it.
No, I'm definitely chaotic as fuck.
Also, Dalmor doesn't go before these, right? It's not showing me the hovers when I
Whoopsie,
click on
Galahad, then Strahd, then Skate, and then the whites. But I don't think
The
we
white,
care
right?
about the whites.
Those are the white ones.
One quick question on the whites.
Yes.
Well, this is really for Robert. Do you have another stone shape available without using your telekinesis slot? Because if you could just make this into a wall,
Yes,
that
I do.
solves 11 whites that are still to come.
Yes, I do.
That
And your
seems like it
turn's
may be
coming
the
up
play.
soon.
Hold on. Let's see.
Is it
'Cause-
concentration?
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
shutting
I
that
didn't
door.
do it.
Like,
5, 10,
they're not
15,
huge
20,
threats.
25, 30, 35. Yes. That's my
They're
turn.
huge threats to me.
11 of them is a huge threat to all of us.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
That seems
Okay.
reasonable. So I don't think we need to.
Ready to
vitriolic
begin
here. I
the
think
turn order again?
just Whoopsie and then me and then Dalmor can take care of the
Sorry.
Hellhound, and then Skate closed off the gate, and then we just have 2 rights to deal with. That seems like
Absent
doable.
very bad rolls, I feel like this should work pretty smoothly.
And even if Whoopsie goes down in the situation, I have another heal, so we
Okay.
can get her back up.
So I don't vitriolic sphere, and I
Nope.
Yeah, just use a basic thing, whatever you want to try and kill
toll
the
the
Hellhound.
dead or poison spray.
I think either of Well, I'd probably say Toll the Dead's more likely, but I think either.
Toll the Dead. I'm gonna go with Toll the Dead.
I greatly underestimated how unfortunately damage type poison spray it was for this campaign.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I should have, if I had
Uh,
really thought
White.
about it, I could have warned you.
Whiz save. He fails. Roll your damage. 8 points of necrotic. It is resisted.
Oh, yeah. Everyone has trimmed down their clothing except Yuri. She's a trooper.
Yeah.
Well, you
Okay,
don't know
is that the end of your
You
turn?
haven't seen Doomer.
What are you talking about? He started with no layers.
We're getting into the heat of this now, and I've cooled off. I'm gonna go put my ninja clothes back on. Be right back.
Okay. I'm not putting my armor back on. I'll put my helmet on.
Whoopsie, is that the end of your turn?
Just the gauntlets. Just type with those.
Tippers?
Yeah.
Is your turn over?
Sorry. Yes.
I'm trying to keep us moving, at least
well,
slightly.
hold on.
We've been in this
So-
stalemate for a long time.
Sorry.
So I want to move.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and start rolling for my punches
So,
on the.
yeah, I can move, right?
Hellhound.
Okay. Yes, you can move.
Is that a hit?
On the Hellhound, yes, that is a hit.
14 thunder.
14 thunder damage.
And still up?
Okay, he is still up.
Roll again.
That's a hit. For another 8, he's still hanging in there.
All right. That's
At the end of Whoopsie's turn, Strahd drops from the piece of stonework that he was clinging to here. And does the thing.
what is the thing?
Then at the end of Galahad's turn,
Oh
assuming this is the end of your
God.
turn,
Wait, what did he do?
Fucking genius. He stepped on the teleportation square
Oh!
and swapped places with one of the whites.
the white is now
Oh.
gnawing at the shield of force.
Fuck.
Wow.
That's some next level big brain shit.
Did I
Robert,
miss?
we have been beamed.
We've been beaned.
He can
You'll
leave.
notice
Bean
someone lacking
boozled.
presence.
Stepped on the teleportation square and swapped with the right. He's now down in the area with all the other rights.
Though, yeah, we wall that off. We at least stop all the other ones. Like, he'll be able to walk through it, but it's far enough down that maybe that buys us a turn or two to like clear up the ones here.
Yeah, we still need to seal off that stone wall if we can.
But this means we also need to kill those 3 that are currently trapped before fighting Strahd, if he even chooses to fight us. Like, he could just skedaddle off right now.
I want to have my short rest.
Listen, Strahd's gotta fight us eventually, right?
I'm just gonna go make out with Irina, whatever, nerds. I got a hot wife
All right,
who's mostly willing.
we're back.
So, Galahad, is your turn over?
Yes.
The Hellhound is still alive.
I
Hellhound
punched it up real good.
Is still alive.
Still alive.
Strahd uses another legendary action to begin his ascent.
Oh,
It
yeah,
is
he's
now-
actually not gonna take very long when he can legendary and layer action through things. I forgot about that. You gotta be up here real quick.
Gonna be up here fairly quickly, is the thing.
Whew.
So that gets him 30 feet up. There is another 10 feet to go, and then he has 5, 10, 15, 20.
Hey, at least he smells like rotting meat now.
He does kind of stink, but he wasn't in there for very long. We've got Dunka. And then Dunka. Yes. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dexterity
Are you still
saves.
invisible?
Yes, I believe this is the last turn of his invisibility.
Who's all making dexterity saving throws?
Everybody.
Oh,
It's getting toasty. Okay, at least the main one.
And we have, if you have inspiration and wish to use it to try to avoid this fiery ball,
recommend
don't-
it.
Know that it.
I mean,
Even
yeah,
if she
she's
makes
probably
it-
unconscious regardless.
it likely doesn't make the entire world of difference.
But I am using my inspiration here.
I already used mine.
But it is sometimes better to lose it than to you lose it.
So what exactly is happening?
So Strahd had was sitting right here, hanging out.
And he
He
stepped on the pressure plate.
dropped onto the teleportation trap on his own tomb, swapped with a white, and then used his legendary movements to get up here quickly enough to be able to fireball that reaches everybody, including the fodder that is unfortunately not worth it. There is that.
What is
I
the saving throw, by the way?
It is a DC 18.
Well, I can't save it then. Even with my bonus stuff.
You might be able to save her, right? Or is she too far away?
Can I counter spell at a higher level?
You
He's
cannot
still
see.
invisible.
This is his last round of his invisibility.
Also just line of sight block.
You had more movement, didn't you? 5, 10. Unlucky.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean we had no way of realistically expecting Strahd to fireball us this round. This was not in the plans.
Nope, this is not in the plans. Our plan didn't account for this. Oh.
Also, one turn away from sealing him in there for to use their actions to ethereal out.
I am probably going to be using my last
So,
first level
can-
spell slot on absorb elements
So
instead of.
I have to say to use inspiration before I roll it, right?
Yes, you have to declare it before you roll the roll.
So here's the thing here. He's probably rolling around 30 damage. Even if you have it, if you had absorb elements, that might work, but you don't.
What I would rather you
Maybe
do,
he rolls low.
keep. What if you kept your inspiration to use it on the death saving throw to try for a 20 to get back up?
Yeah.
Potential.
Or at least prevent a 1. Buy an extra turn.
Okay. So
But
I
it's
just
up to you if
roll
you
a
wanna use it for the-
dexterity.
Yep, dexterity saving throw.
Skate this time, appreciating the amount of fireballs he's been receiving.
No, he passed
He-
it. Oh, no, you didn't.
She did not quite pass. Can you do your inspiration, Colin?
Yeah, I can. Just because
He's not within 30 feet.
I'm not. Oh, I'm probably like 40 feet in.
35 feet.
Oh,
35.
okay. Such is life, but it may be better
Ah.
to just keep it anyway.
Skate, hearing Strahd
I'm
come
at 0
flaring
health
up.
You are at 0 health again.
Ask me what my favorite number is.
It's 20 that you're about to
Cigarette.
roll.
And as the fireball comes in, he like flicks it up to try and get it to light, and then sees it explode in front of him. He's like, ah.
Almor just
am-
dives out of the way and then frantically begins patting down a fire in his beard.
I think I'm going to use absorb elements.
Okay.
My last first level spell slot.
Hit him with the flaming fist.
So all of you take the half
I
of
would
36 damage.
Taking 18 here. Once again, wishing I had fucking fire shield up. Was that an
Jeez, guys.
upcasted one? No. We are dipping into either 3 damage, risking losing Wall of Force,
All the
or
fourth. May the fourth be with you.
level 4. And no, I can't do the level 4 because then we don't have stone shape.
I believe in your ability to make the concentration check.
Yep, that's what we're doing. Boom, level 3's gone. Hooray.
Listen, Doomer, I've been talking to this Discord for so long. Cage match. Literally, there's one guy's like dream build is like it's 2 mages and a barbarian. Like it's like a barbarian and a paladin, or a 2 barbarian paladin multi-classes or something. And it's like you use 1 mage to force wall, and then use the second mage to teleport the 2 barbarians into the cage match with Strahd, and they just go fucking ape shit on him.
Alright. I've taken my damage, I've made my save.
Taking damage, made save.
Like, I'm pretty sure I personally have done like over 400 damage to Strahd.
Yeah.
He
Very
just
true.
keeps healing.
He does just keep healing. So
We still have a chance.
the invisibility is gone.
Hello.
All right. Here's my thought process, right? We do a fucking Hail Mary, right?
Do any of these things die from the fireball?
The Hellhound does die. Thank you for the.
Oh, it's not immune?
I don't think it's immune, is it? Oh no, never mind. It's totally immune. I don't even have to care
I feel
about
like
fodder.
it should be immune.
One
The
thing
Hellhound.
I don't particularly
I think
care.
that I've literally done this with these Hellhounds before.
I think you did, yeah.
I discount Hellhounds so readily and so quickly. Like half the time that I'm like nuking collateral, it's either a zombie or a Hellhound. Okay. Skate.
All right, okay. Bear with me here. Crazy plan.
I think we need a crazy plan here.
So screw all the ads. Like we don't have the time and resources to deal with the ads anymore. Skate, he's not invisible right now, and it's your turn. You move over to wherever you need to move to and cast telekinesis right now. We have some of the whites to go after that, and then it's Dalmor. And Dalmor, you move up to shoot Strahd if you can get into range to shoot him. And
I
just
have 20-foot move speed.
unload everything that you can into Strahd. Can you go the other way?
I mean, don't discount your own damage in this situation. You are a.
I don't think I get to go before then in a reasonable time. Like all the bad guys. Before
So-
I go.
I have 1 spell slot. I can use it to heal Whoopsie. But I'm pretty sure with the number of bad guys that will be here, especially because all 3 of these guys will be freed,
Yes.
I don't know that they wouldn't just down her before.
Well, they won't, because I
Okay.
probably hold my turn.
If you're ready
Oh.
in action, that is your concentration. That goes down immediately.
Oh, that's right.
Also, if we don't do it right now, Strahd's gonna get opportunity to like leave, phase through walls, do whatever to make us fight all these ads.
And especially, this is not currently closed. So, like, we're gonna have more of these just every turn.
Like, I feel like our chance is like, I really wish I could go in there and then like use my turn to give haste to Dalmor to give him that one shot where we kill Strahd in literally 1 turn. But
I think chances of this plan are low, but also the highest of all of our plans currently.
So
like it seems pretty fucking
here's
bad. But
here's the other option. I create another wall of force and trap Strahd into another wall.
I don't know if we currently just beat all of the ads in just a fight without Strahd.
I mean, that's not unreasonable.
Like, I got 8 health. That's 1 flame breath, whether I pass or fail to save. Whoopsie's down. Both of you are low-ish.
Like, you don't have a lot that you're worrying about, but
Like I can tank a lot of these attacks, but it's gonna take me a while to punch through.
Yeah, Wolfsy's down again. You got hit by
And-
another fireball.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that slight chance of restrained Strahd and just go for him right now is slim odds, but also our best odds.
Like, is restrained just advantage to hit?
Advantage to hit,
to-
he has disadvantage, and he can't move.
But it's not the auto crit thing. That's paralyzed
No,
or
that's
something.
paralyzed.
You're basically just telepathically grappling.
But like, I mean, if I hit two shots, I'll probably do about 60 damage, little under. Maybe like 50, high 50s, because I can throw on a little bit of extra damage with an ability.
That's not enough.
It's not, but it's like, if I do that, and then next turn Skate does some damage, and
So,
Do we
well,
get
here's
a
the other
next
thing.
turn though?
Between Galahad and I think we can kill all the ads and seal up the tomb.
can we do it with, like, so what I'm cautious about is, let's say that works and we succeed in all of that by trapping Strahd, and you don't lose concentration at any point during that whole fight, because if you lose that, then it's over.
I won't.
Assuming you don't, and we kill all the ads, we will be lower resources than we are right now. What are the odds that we can fight Strahd without telekinesis then?
Yeah, I wouldn't have telekinesis for that.
Like, maybe we get him to half, and then he just skedaddles through the wall again, and then fights us while he's full. I feel like,
Especially without the whole vampire anymore.
yeah, without telekinesis, we have zero chance of killing Strahd, is my gut feel. Especially because Hold Vampire, even if we like got Whoopsie up for a turn, he has 2 turns of auto pass, even if he failed save.
Yeah.
Also, I just love how naturally everyone has come to say whoopsie over the course of today. And it's like, oh, fuck, dude, if Whoopsie saves another...
It was weird at first, but I got more used to it. Like, okay.
It's become an actual character name, and I just love that. Like, emotionally, it's actually a name instead of a thing.
Incredibly low. But, like, if we do it and we survive the next turn, then I can actually have hasted. If Dooms gets 2 turns with Strahd restrained, like, we can kill him then. I don't know that we'll get 2 turns. I don't even know if we'll get 1 turn, because who knows, like, how the rolls will go.
I think I need a haste before we do that at all. Like, maybe just stall for it. Well, I guess Strahd could just, like, fireball with a turn.
I have counterspell at this point.
What if he
'Cause
casts
my
greater
worry
invisibility
is-
again?
Well, then he doesn't have an action to fireball us.
I mean, but then we've lost our chance at that point. We're never gonna get rid of his greater visibility again.
But, like, if we dropped it right now, and I move to here so that I can shoot him while he's restrained, assuming, like, we win the checks, which is not a guarantee by any means. Like,
No.
we have an edge, but it's far from guaranteed. If this Hellhound just runs up here and fire breath, whether I make or fail that save, I go down.
Yeah.
So if we're able to stall and I can get a haste and I can, like, double my movement to, like, get, I don't know, like, here and just shoot him in the face.
I just don't know how we stall. Like, how do we
I
even
think-
stall for a turn? Because
think
doesn't
stall
Strahd
is
just, like,
killing the
walk over and bop you?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
don't
the
have
idol's
answer
still
here.
giving us protection, right? Well, she's down.
Yes, you are currently, as long as you are existing within 30 feet of the idol existing.
Like, do we just... Shit, I don't fucking know.
Fucking, we should have nuked these ads. That would have made this a little bit more simple.
Another alternative is, if rather than, like, casting the concentration spell right now, or I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess I'm just trying to think, like, if I get 2 good hits on this Hellhound and kill him with both shots, which again
Uh-huh.
is not any kind of guarantee, like that is my immediate danger outside of a fireball. Is if he breathes fire on me, I go down.
There is also this Hellhound currently chilling, but he's
Yes, I'm
very roughed up.
hoping that maybe Galahad can keep him occupied.
He gets to go Friday.
Thanks for
But
the
yeah,
raid,
but
Oasis
just, like-
fam.
Okay.
Oasis fam!
If we're saving concentration, though, I can move up to this guy and kill him. Maybe.
But we also need Strahd to not just like throw another fireball for 40 damage to all three of us.
That's why I feel like you have to use telekinesis this turn.
Telekinesis doesn't stop him from casting a fireball.
Oh, it
But it
doesn't?
stops him from moving out of sight so he can't be countered.
Give me that.
Jesus, dude.
I feel like our best plan is like 10% win chance, but it's still 10% more than the next plan.
Looking at a 33.33 repeating, of course, percentage chance of success.
Skate and Galahad do not go down in this next turn. We just need to come up with a plan that lets you guys get back on your feet. Which
I
means
mean,
we
I
need to
can
stop
cast a-
spells from happening.
I can cast a 3rd level Cure Wound for 3d8 plus 5 healing.
So just throwing out this option one more time. Skate runs here. Galahad runs here. While the Force catnap.
Oh shit.
Honestly,
And then we just
Like,
have to try and do
I
it.
have a short rest. I will have 1 round of triple damage of what I'm doing right now. Because 2 things will happen. 1, I'll have second wind or action surge back. And
Yeah.
2, we will have another first round of combat where I get 3 shots in the first round.
Okay. This is we do that because what Skate does while he's in the wall of force space is he picks up the hold vampire amulet off of Whoopsie.
You need to
Well-
attune to it.
yeah, you have to attune to
But
it.
you can
not
just
attune
on
to
your
it? Can you not just attune to it? Do you have to take a rest to attune to it?
Attunement
Yeah.
specifically takes an hour. It isn't related to resting or not.
but
Oh, I
why
thought that
so
was something that said
listen, so Skate moves over here, right? You move over here, you heal her with one of your spells, and then my catnap goes off. Or the wall of force goes off. And then your next turn you catnap.
I have 1 spell. I have literally 1 spell.
Oh.
I have 1 first level spell slot. I can use it to heal. Whoopsie, to bring her back conscious.
Okay, that's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fucking plan. It's the only thing I can think
so-
of.
Oh
we
my
have
gosh,
to do
that's
that.
Here,
so
so-
much
no, no, no,
though.
no.
It still leaves us fighting
That's-
all the ads plus all the whites and a full house.
Hold on, let's talk about how we get to that though, right? Because I can't wall of force us.
Also, I cleared some of
Until-
the map just for your guys' eyes. I'm actually sorry. I just saw Robert Neary's computers and I was like, that looks so ugly. Just clear all the empty spots.
Okay.
Okay, so listen.
I see what you're saying.
It's my turn, so I move over, right? You know, I can get
No, no, no.
there.
Oh wait.
All right, so listen, I get there. The whites go. You okay? It's like they either run past you or they don't, because they don't hear all this. Dalmor heals Whoopsie, but I have to start concentrating to trigger as soon as you get here. The problem, Hellhound, and the other lady gets to go.
No, I think it's
And-
okay. I've got it. I've got it. So okay, instead of going down, oh no, fuck, Whoopsie's down there. Oh, no, my plan was great. So the plan was to like have Skate move up to me, and then on his turn drop concentration to concentrate on a new wall of force that's prepped action after Dalamor's turn. And Dalamor runs up. The wall of force line runs on me and the Hellhound. It shunts me in and the Hellhound out.
I have to sphere this thing.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
otherwise Strahd can just pop up and send shadows and the like. Also, one other thing to keep in mind is we
But I'm
have
not
0 turns of like casting spells once we're in the wall of force. Because like if the wall of force goes down 6 seconds before the catnap does, then that is a surprise round on 3 unconscious peoples for everyone. We have
Yeah.
0 time to prepare once this wall of force is up.
Mhm.
And what if they all get bored and go home?
They are.
That's fair.
That's a problem.
What if Strahd just goes to make out with his hot wife instead?
Okay, so
And he's just like, I'm done with these losers.
I don't know, man.
It's time to wake up now. I would like to wake up.
I mean,
So
is
order of events for catnap plan to go off.
we got to figure out how to get the catnap force field to happen. And the thing that I'm not understanding how we get past just yet is this fucking hellhound flame breathing coming up here and then flame breathing Whoopsie and Dalmar.
Yeah.
Dalmar.
Skate would not be able to ready this. It would need to be like, it's Skate's turn, cast Wall of Force.
we'd
So,
have to
okay.
like wait a turn for Skate's next turn, basically, right?
Yes. Okay. Well, what about this?
So how do we get to next turn?
I counterspell if that's what Strahd's trying to do, right?
How many spells do you have left?
I'm actually starting to dip really low here. I've got 3 level 1s, a level 3, a level 4, and a level 5.
Wait.
Just
Wait.
so many spells left.
Whoa.
And
I'm starting to dip low. Bitch over here has 2 spells left. Like.
you haven't used Arcane Restoration yet, which is what. Okay, hold on. So I don't drop here. I counterspell Strahd, but I get close, so we don't have to worry about the people down. I wish it. We don't have to worry about these guys, right? So on Dalmar's turn, he heals Whoopsie. The turns happen. The Hellhound maybe still attacks Galahad.
I mean, I'm
Whoopsie.
fine. I won't die.
Whoopsie has a turn. She can blow up something. Galahad has his turn.
I also
wait,
have
wait.
polymorph, by the way.
You polymorph yourself.
I have black tentacles, polymorph, vitriolic spear, wall of fire. Wall of fire is pretty irrelevant at this point.
Polymorph
Yeah.
is also rarely something you want to self-cast.
I think so. Skate tries to stall for us. We do the things that we need to do to get to the position such that when Skate walks over and casts
5,
the
10,
sphere on us, then we just
15.
catnap then.
20, 25.
Because Strahd doesn't know what we're trying to do necessarily.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. So how much HP does this Hellhound have?
Low, but not sure.
5, 10, 15. Okay. Kill that guy. Then 20, 25. The whites go. That's whatever. Dalmar goes, heals Whoopsie. Whoopsie moves up.
Just,
Oh, hey.
just be
Well,
aware
hold on.
that
Dalmar heals Whoopsie. What kind of spell is it? Is it a cure wounds?
1 cure wounds. It will be my whole turn. Functionally.
Okay, then what is this guy? I'm sick of not knowing his name.
A Wraith?
He's a Wraith. Wraith goes, nothing happens. She goes, nothing happens. Hellhound goes, nothing happens because the last Hellhound's dead. Whoopsie now has a turn. She must move closer to me. And then she has a chance to cast a spell. Now, she also has a level 5 spell. Before Strahd goes. She also has Wall of Force, I believe.
Do you?
She does. She has Wall of Force.
I
Kona Cold, Dawn, and Wall of Force.
may or may
Yeah,
not
I-
have advised taking Wall of Forth as the final 5th level spell when we were going through all of that.
then look, you can do it.
1,
Right?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. How do you got 18 spells
That
prepared?
also leaves the telekinesis still up. For
If
our
she casts
actual,
Wall of Force instead of you.
yeah, for our actual killing of Strahd.
Oh, if
Because
she
I
could
still
Wall of Force.
don't think we can really kill him without telekinesis. Unless we get
No,
like
no.
real
I
No,
lucky
she-
also
one
have
she-
I also have hold vampire.
No. We can't use Hold Vampire because he's gonna get out, and she can't use Wall of Force. Oh well, I mean, if she's probably got to use Wall of Force to. But then I will also have to transfer to Wall of Force because she needs to go to sleep.
I do need to sleep so I can arcane recovery. Yeah.
Arcane recovery and heal.
Yeah, that healing maybe, it's fine.
What's HP? HP is just a social construct.
I mean, it's definitely. I'm not seeing how we kill him without telekinesis. Like, I feel like if Robert uses the Wall of Force, we lose.
What if we just Whoopsie used the last of her low health energy to keep us alive in the Wall of Force while we all sleep, and then we come out of it and we've got one round of Whoopsie, maybe not, and then all of us just tried our best to kill Strahd.
Like, I hate telling another person, like, our best chance is if you basically sacrifice your character, but I genuinely think that is the case here. Like, if Whoopsie stays awake with the Wall of Force, I think that gives us our best odds.
She's also got 2 level 5s, right?
Yeah.
She's been holding on to that icy blast.
Sling one of those round
Then dawn.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's try
We
it.
can position it. So I think the best way to position it is without Galahad having move.
I think that
we'll all move up to me.
Whoopsie would probably be the kind of character who would be down for a tactical sacrifice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. Like, the thing is, I've already died. I'm already stuck here forever. Like, I've already seen the mist in the table, and my soul is locked in Barovia, right? So, the thing is, this character doesn't give a flying heck, right? But if we kill Strahd, this goes on her little notch of things that she's done.
Plus,
and if you
we defeat Strahd,
lose,
there's no way you would actually die forever, because I have a cantrip of Spare the Dying, and as soon as I got spells back, I would just cast Revivify on you again.
plus if you lose and Strahd kills all of you, you probably just come back as a vampire and you get a nice room in the castle.
Yeah, that's
I
not
am
the worst.
in.
Like, honestly, the winner here is Whoopsie. If we're looking at it,
I feel like this is
Got the
an
maid outfit
option
ready.
We haven't really pursued. Like, maybe we all just decide to be vampires. Like, we've shown we're kind of badass. Like, we can use our skills.
Okay, let's go with the Whoopsie Wall of Force catnap strategy.
Let's do it.
Oh my.
Okay. If you guys are gonna try to do this Whoopsie Wall of Force catnap strategy, the only thing outside of actually making it execute properly is you have to name it. This is a requirement.
Okay.
Alright, so
Whoopsie,
the last-
do the honors of
Can we
naming
call
it,
it
please.
Wussy Cat?
Whoopsie cat? Yes.
The last real thing to consider. Hold on. The last real thing to consider is, does Strahd have a way to manipulate this wall of force?
Dragon's
I mean, if
breath?
he does, then we're fucked. Who cares?
Yeah, I feel like it just means we
Like,
have no reason to plan.
if he does, then he kills us all. It's game over. Like,
It's true.
we'll learn
So,
and do better next
if you
time.
guys accidentally create the Wall of Force on the exact square that one of the brazier things teleport him to, and you somehow get that unlucky.
Bullshit.
Like, I'm not worried
Also-
about it.
Like, also, I think Strahd might even be so amused by this plan that he doesn't stop us from healing.
They all just fell asleep.
They're napping.
The Whoopsie cat.
Whoopsie
Not
has
here.
10 minutes of staring into all these people's souls.
Please,
Wow,
no.
around her.
How she's just gonna heal for a d6 during this 10 minutes. Like,
She's gonna heal for a whole d6.
yeah, you can heal
Worth it.
Strahd, look at me!
Alright. So the plan, just to clarify,
really
the plan
hope it's
starts with Skate running over, stabbing this hellhound to death, and being next to me. Then Dalmar goes. Dalmar uses Cure Wounds and walks up towards me and Skate. Then hellhounds go, but they're all dead. So then Whoopsie
okay.
goes and runs up to us and casts Wall of Force. Then it comes around to me and I cast Catnap. Or literally after Whoopsie is me, and I cast Catnap, and the three of us fall the fuck asleep. And that's
So
the
question,
plan, right?
who's the 4 in initiative? Which whites are those?
You can hover over it?
I'm hovering and I don't see the hover on who it belongs to.
Yeah, what initiative order are the two whites above me? Ryan here?
I'm seeing that these are
He's
pulled
not
off
here.
screen. They're pulled off screen right here. They're over here. If you look. Boop. Boop, boop,
Oh,
boop, boop,
so
boop.
those. I mean, they could be the white or the yellow. I don't know. Except I,
think
see
it doesn't-
7 yellow
I
dots. I
think
think
it-
it's the whites.
I think there's almost no situation where the whites realistically matter, or if they do, there's nothing we can do about them.
I guess I can shield if they like move around you to do something.
Just kill as much stuff as you can. Well, okay.
Strahd.
Important thing, right? Well, no, we don't actually.
Strahd's just like flipping through his phone book,
Strahd
seeing
doesn't
he's
get
like,
to go
who's
between
got
any of this
disintegrate?
stuff, right?
Correct.
Well, no, he does a legendary action right before Dalmar goes, right? He does his lair action then.
Oh yeah.
But he doesn't know what our plan is. He doesn't know about Operation Pussycat.
I had a group of instructions locked in since basically you guys started talking.
Okay. Let's just execute the plan and see what the heck happens.
Okay, 5, 10, 15. So here's 15 move speed. I need to understand what I'm gonna be doing after this. I currently do not have Blade Song active either, so I am at 18 AC. Alright, and that may be important because if I lose concentration, like that's also really fucking bad. Who's going in the 4 slot, Ryan? Which whites are those?
These are the whites, the ones that are in front here, and also this guy.
You're within 30 feet of here now, right? Though?
I am within 30 feet.
They have disadvantage if they run past me, and I miss them with. Well, I mean they're gonna have disadvantage no matter what. So if they run past me and attack you, then they'd have disadvantage to hit. And
It
get 2
also
attacks
puts
each.
me between.
And then
We
you'd have
can't
to
afford to
fail
have
them.
them get in between us because she has to create a sphere out of this. It has to be a sphere.
Yeah, it has to be a sphere.
So I think I have to move into here after I kill the Hellhound.
So they,
I think that's the only safe for certain spot.
yeah, that's
Also, if
But
Strahd
you're
just
not-
runs at us, this also won't work.
I mean, Strahd
Hope he
doesn't-
won't, but-
oh, I mean, yeah.
Like if he's just coming in for a bite, that's our plan gone.
So if you go there though, you'll be out of range of the disadvantage.
Yeah. Well,
Why
I
don't- why don't you just go
You
here?
will get a short rest of healing though. So it's like maybe
Well,
taking a
that's not
hit
the
won't be
problem.
the worst thing.
The problem would be, well, I would probably just spell it away. I doubt that. I doubt. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna
I
go.
think you have to go here.
Swing for the Hellhound first.
Okay, make your attack. Also, there is a group that finished their run earlier, who I think that actually is the one that the guy in our chat, Adfern, was watching before us. But they played an all NPC run where they played Rictavio,
Oh, that's cool.
Otto, and Cloven Bellevue, the ones who has the screaming baby head on his shoulder. And Victor Velakovic from who's like the burgomaster of one of the areas.
That's awesome.
Cool.
It is very cool. Okay, so
Is it
you're
level
attacking this
10
Hellhound.
though?
Yes. How messed up does Hellhound look?
Hellhound's looking pretty fucked up. It
Okay, this is not gonna be cantrip.
okay, 19 is a hit for 9 radiant damage. Dunka, drum roll please. The Hellhound has been defeated.
All right.
Woo!
That helps.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. I can move in here and cantrip.
You'll be out of range of the disadvantaged attack. You'll take full, if they wanted to, 4 attacks that don't have disadvantage. You have 18 AC.
So I have 23 AC with shield. But if they crit, like it doesn't. Yeah.
Hi Danny, how you doing?
Disadvantage strongly reduces the chance that you get crit. I don't understand why this isn't fine too, because like
Yeah,
if they
yeah,
move
but-
up into that space, you just do the shunting thing where you shunt one out and me in.
Yeah. That's true.
As far as I understand how you did it last time, right?
Okay. I stand here, and with my cantrip, I will cast.
I think the only way it doesn't work is if they split up, so like one goes there and the other goes there.
Well, then
But
my
I feel like that
sphere.
wouldn't really make much sense for them to do without knowing our plan.
Also, the blade or the wall of force will just like sphere this section, right? And you two come in here like that, and then she gets to choose that one out and then that one out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
I've
can
been
make it
waiting all night for the blitz plays.
Okay, I go here and I cantrip cast Blade Ward. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Hey, now. Careful what you're drawing on the screen.
Oh, fuck! Oh my god! That's
Couple
going like a
of
blitz!
It's
Like
a blitz.
football team!
It's a blitz. All right, you end your turn.
Blitz them.
This
Strahd.
is the. This way is the first thing that
Oh
happens.
gosh.
Strahd, legendary action, move. Step 1.
Step 1.
Step 2, the Vites on up. This one, these guys first probably. This one will move forward for the fresh meat. This one is at disadvantage, not disadvantage.
Well, disadvantage because I'm also in sunlight, right?
Oh yeah, they're now in sunlight too. So
Oh yeah.
they weren't at disadvantage earlier, but that's a wraith. Where are you? Do I even have one of those? I do.
So
What the heck? What's he doing?
Are they still stepping towards the
He's still
sunlight?
stuck.
He's been napping, dude. He's pissed off. You took 2 of his dogs. Who was the dog one, by the way? He was that was 38. I gotta remember what his name is so we can pay him honors. General Corval Mad Dog Grizzlick, master of the hunt and leader of hounds and men.
Oh yeah, I like him.
Okay. First off, against Skate. You've got 3 disadvantaged attacks coming at you. One's an 18.
3?
Or 2, rather. Well, the first one's an 18. And the second one is a fucking crit. Are you kidding me?
Cursed luck.
Oh,
son, I'm sorry, I have failed.
Holy shit. Are you this white?
1 in 400
Promote
chance,
this
right?
man.
Double.
A 1 in 400 chance of that. Fucking Jesus.
Technically 1 in 200 because he's got 2 swings, but
Okay.
Ugh.
So you have 18 AC currently. You shield the first one, and then take the second one.
I gotta determine.
Oh my god.
So Ryan's been fucking rolling poorly all night just to get to this
I've been
point.
rolling
I told you,
okay.
He's just saving that shit.
Yeah, I was getting all the ones and shit away with those fucking Strahd zombies that don't matter. The faster those die, the happier I am, because I don't want to DM that shit. Listen, the mechanic is adorable, but having a monster drop a limb and then it loses an attack, but then the limb becomes its own monster that gets that attack that just dropped off of it. It's like, why?
So
It's great the first time.
Alright, I have to pee. You figure this out. Use everything you got.
shield here prevents me from making 2 concentration saving throws.
True.
And I'm about to go to a rest, so I can take the damage. Wait, hold on. We got Blade Ward going.
yeah. So shield blocks 1 attack, but can't you just use that spell slot to also block it with your thing? Oh, that's only while blade singing.
Oh, it's also only while blade singing. But the other condition is that I don't want to give up a 3 or 4 or 5 on this probably.
Yeah. I forgot.
So
Can't even do it. Doesn't matter.
okay, but I am under the effects of Blade Ward, so this damage is being halved. Shield just stops me from making a concentration saving throw, which I believe is probably the correct move.
Because if you fail that, we die.
Yep. All right, I shield.
Okay. You shield the first one. You take your 15 damage for the second one.
I'm
And
not fucking blade singing.
you are indeed not blade singing. So you don't add your int mod to your con save, right?
Correct. Even more reason to fucking shield.
I'm back.
Even more reason to shield. Don't
Robert's not blade
fucking
singing.
count this.
He's shielding the
Okay.
first one.
Hey.
You have succeeded on your constitution check.
I lose.
He didn't drop
I still do have 3
concentration.
more Flash of Geniuses, by the way.
It is true. You do
Oh.
have many of those.
Sick.
So worst comes to worst, I can give you plus. As long as you don't, like, really bork it up somehow. Which I don't know if you can, honestly. I only get 1 reaction per turn, though. So I can only give it to you once.
Okay. That is the whites are almost done. We've just got... They got a little bit disrupted by Strahd pushing them out of the way as he was moving up the shaft there. But Strahd is using a legendary action to move to there. Next up is Dalmor.
Dalmor is going to cure light wounds.
Cure light
Oh, I
wounds.
didn't actually put anything in it, so I'll just roll it manually. For 10!
Heck yeah.
Beautiful.
That's a good heal.
He will then trudge up to here.
Proj.
Also, I just think of, like, if I had played Strahd like this with any of the additions that I had given him, it would have been so... Like, legendary action charm would have just completely devastated so much shit here.
I was legitimately just thinking about this while I was peeing. I was like, you went so easy on us with the campaign version of Strahd, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because like if
You-
Strahd had played like that, like these characters are
Is
relatively
that my 10,
close.
Doomer?
the
Yeah, that,
the characters I think were relatively close. Mostly the
Wait,
campaign
is that my
Strahd was a lot more stat blocky
Oh, yeah,
than
sorry.
this Strahd was. I buffed his spells, I buffed his HP, and had just like a brawl final fight,
Uh-huh.
as opposed to doing this like super drawn out like chase you out, chase me,
So
chase me.
smart.
Bum, bum, bum,
I
bum.
mean, we had a
Doomer.
really solid plan before he blinked out of existence and got back up here and fireballed us. Like, I think
It
that was rather pivotal.
It took me a couple rounds to realize that was a thing. I had him move, and I was
He
like,
just played faster.
I had him move out of the sunlight. Literally, the funniest thing, right? You could have gotten away with it too if you didn't try to move to put Strahd in the sunlight. Because I saw that sunlight circle and moved him back 2 squares, and I was like, huh, that
Oh, I
teleportation thing is...
I actually didn't even think anything of it because he was blocked by sunlight behind the crypts.
It was literally just because the circle was there on my screen, I was
yeah.
like, yeah, I'm just gonna move him back just so he doesn't like being in the... Oh.
Wait, hold on. How do those traps work, by the way?
It doesn't matter. Let's move on. We're on a time limit here.
Yes.
Dalmor
So
is finished.
Dalmor does his thing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. In this situation, it is the Wraith's turn. Wraith does nothing. It is the White's turn. The yellow boys, they are 5, 10, 15, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Running around. There's another one
gauntlet.
probably on its way. Oh no, the Whites are struggling. Strahd really messed up their ranks down there. Hellhound also gnawing at the wall. I think that to continue my previous train of thought here, we do use our whatchamacallit. We're taking our attack at the Paladino boy.
Artificer, technically.
As a reaction, I use my prophecy to give him disadvantage.
Okay, he does already have a disadvantage.
Oh,
He's in
mind.
sunlight.
I don't do that. Oh,
He,
right,
he is
yep.
in sunlight currently, yeah. And then we've got, it is just this. Just swinging for it.
So that hits.
Actually does hit.
But it's only 14 damage.
Resist necrotic.
It is 14 damage, so I'll just take 14 damage on the chin. Because there's honestly actually
You can
nothing
short
I
rest
can
that
do
back.
to stop it.
Gotta come to a brawl eventually. Strahd's gotta test the waters a little bit and see where he's standing. Okay, Hellhound is over. Whoopsie. I believe that you have
The floor.
some orders to execute.
So
66.
No, I think it's
have
called
to-
a whoopee cat or
Oh, yeah.
I just realized we're 5 feet off of this working.
No way.
so
What do you
the-
mean?
Yeah.
Because Whoopsie can make it to here, so that means the wall of force can. Wait, no. Okay, I miscalculated.
Thank
Yeah.
Can just barely reach.
So I move up first, right?
You can only move 15
Oh,
feet because
you
you have
can
to
only
stand
move
up because you're prone.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that first.
Wait, no, I did have that right. Because you're 25 feet away. There is 25 total feet between the two of you.
I mean, you just
So
prep
that
your
just means-
action. You
yeah.
prep your action.
Galahad, you just have to
Step back.
not die to the AOO.
Yeah,
Uh,
we'll be fine. It's just one more set of rolls. Like, what's the worst that could
At
happen?
disadvantage.
A lot! A lot!
Alright, so
Also,
Whoopsie, you
disengage.
prep your action to... I can't disengage. That'd be my action.
Yeah,
I have to cast
Galahad
Catnap.
needs to cast that turn.
yeah. Okay.
So, Whoopsie preps to cast Wall of Force when I step in the range.
Mhm.
So how does Wall of Force get drawn? She has to go for a full sphere. It has to be the distance, and she can control how big it gets, radius-wise.
You just do... like this. Plop.
Yep. Okay. All right. Them's the things.
You do really...
So I prep to cast Wall of Force. And now I'm just waiting on Galahad not to.
So it's my turn. Yes? Right?
Yep.
I mean, right?
Yes, carry on.
Okay.
Okay,
I take a...
that was the one bad thing. It's like, is there going to be a legendary action that just ruins this? No,
I take a
okay.
step here.
Hilariously, Strahd in this rule set does not have counterspell. But how funny would it be if the animated portrait from the 3rd floor that does have counterspell somehow made its way all the way down here during all of these rounds?
Then whatever, I give up. I mean, maybe he doesn't even succeed, but you know.
Okay,
It is a
so
5th level spell.
you are executing the what was the name?
Attack of opportunities against Galahad.
An
Oh,
attack of
the wussy
opportunities
cat.
against Galahad? The Wussy Cat. So that is one from a white.
That's a miss?
Okay. And one from a Strahd.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Execute Operation Wussy Cat!
Also, he
And battle math.
And I just fall the
Okay.
fuck unconscious.
So what just happened was
a multi-turn, very, very intricate setup. It could have been ruined by Strahd landing a grapple right there.
and that would have been the end.
I
But
mean,
now
oh yeah, we actually need Galahad for the catnap.
Yeah. I kept thinking,
yeah,
like,
The
it's okay,
first
just sacrifice
mid-combat.
me, but I was like, wait, no, I have to cast the cat now.
no, you're the catnap dude.
I'm so glad I brought that spell. I was honestly regretting it after the last time we talked about the spell.
Your fucking weirdest niche use of catnap Wall of Force combination I've ever seen.
Listen, this
All
is quite possibly the best.
Also, if you did get grabbed, I think the play would be just to like cast catnip from out of the circle, and
Yeah.
be eaten by vampires.
Be
Nice.
last stand as your blood stains the side of the wall of force.
So right now we're all inside of a wall of force.
Yes, thank you for drawing that.
and, and you casted Catnap on your turn.
Yeah. The three of us.
You aren't sleeping, so for 10 minutes.
No, I'm sleeping.
You're not sleeping.
Oh,
You're
I'm not
not
sleeping.
You
Sorry,
get to watch
forgot.
us.
You just get to watch the swarm outside the sphere.
So these go off. What happens over the next 10 minutes? Ryan?
So, welcome to the next 10 minutes. You guys pull this off. You all fall asleep. This wall of force down here is removed. Not print screen. Delete. Luckily, you didn't pull off this trick with Lehman's tiny hut, because in which case you would all be dead. I already thought about it. Instead,
Curious, how would we be dead? if your business
energy
shared?
passes through Lehman's tiny hut, and breath weapons are energy.
We were talking about it before we played the campaign too. That there's some dragons that Strahd can like awaken, and they have breath weapons. Dragon breath weapons go through Lehman's tiny hut too. And,
If it
like,
if
you
it
can get
came
around
down
with,
to
like,
it,
weird nested stuff, but like, yeah, the DM's group was like, if you're gonna do that, like, what the fuck, like,
so
why even play?
Oh,
Strahd,
he can't cast.
what?
Yeah, it's counter spell. I was just thinking about like what all can be done here. Like counter spell. Also, yeah. We have no chance to like reposition ourselves or anything. We just immediately like.
You guys will wake up in the shit. I guess hypothetically, Whoopsie could like drag your unconscious bodies around slightly.
Oh, she could. She definitely could.
I don't know how. I mean, I guess we could get pulled to the back area and get some spacing.
If there was just.
I mean,
But it's up to you. We're
I
unconscious.
can-
We have no input.
I think I'm gonna.
Everyone is
gonna,
asleep.
Wait, I can. I don't want us to be grouped together.
So you
Right?
you can do your rearranging as I sort of puzzle this all out.
I'm gonna go
the-
ahead and spin my hit dice.
Yeah. The way this goes, these whites make their way up. All of these will, over the course of the next 10 minutes, be able to make their way up as well.
Oh my gosh.
You watch as Strahd kind of like he is taken aback at first. He makes his way through. He kind of like walks off after like cocking his head a little bit, and he pops out over here. And he kind of paces back and forth, just inches away from you.
Menacing.
After about 60 seconds, he stops right in the center and has an epiphany and begins conjuring sparks in his hand and flings them at the wall of force right in your direction. It's just a prestidigitation. You don't have to worry about it. He gives you
Ryan quickly jumps into Strahd's body and starts his foot.
he gives you a smile and a nod and knocks on the wall of force before absconding off in this direction for the time being. This swarming does indeed continue. These creatures are here. They're whites. Get used to it. They can't get back there, as Strahd did. Also, the worst sleep any of you have ever had.
Oh, this is a pretty good tip for the catnap.
I think that
Nothing.
I need just a moment here. You guys go ahead and roll your things. I need just a
Whoopsie, I
moment.
think you actively drag us into a line.
So I arcane recovery and I gain back a spell, correct?
Nope.
Nope.
You don't rest.
You do not rest.
And I heal back to full.
You get a
And
D6
I
of
get-
healing.
Yeah, 1d6.
One
Hey!
D6
4.
of healing.
You know, between my max roll on the heal and that, you might take a hit of something and still stay up. It's possible.
I'm ready.
So I think you drag us into a line back here, and we can block as much as we can from you.
First, we're making blitz plays. Now there's linebackers.
Ooh, wait, no, that's even better, right?
So I can't drag your bodies, but I think
there's-
what I would do is
Wait, why not?
This
because I'm
guy
not the DM, I don't have control over your tokens.
also got these.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, give me just a moment. I'll make my way back down.
So I think, I think you drag us where Dalmore's in the back here, or
I think I would put.
I've muted in Discord, maybe.
Galahad's.
I think
no matter what,
Dalmore I
probably
would
here.
put in the.
Okay,
back.
I have successfully muted in Discord. Hi, stream.
You want
Hope y'all are having a great night. I'm having a
you could either-
fucking great night.
Oh
You could be
yeah.
in either corner and just make a line out of us.
Rahadin is
you're
dead.
Sacrificing yourself, but you don't have to go down.
Rahadin's
through it.
Shadow Demon
These can still come
in
through us, which are
K72.
our Wonderful, glorious cat now.
I don't know why we wouldn't just do like 4 corners or something though.
Yeah.
So
Shadow Demon also
I
haunts
can
this
see
room.
through and
Right
know
after
that
the
Strahd
characters
is
engage
not
Rahadin, the demon
right?
leaps out and attacks the
Presently.
nearest character from behind.
So
Character doesn't
I'm
notice
not
demon
worried
unless the
about
character's
getting
passive when the
fireballed
mean
and
is
being
a stealth check.
blocked like
Whether
that.
Rahadin and Shadow Demon
yeah,
fight
well,
until
we can't get away
slain.
from a fireball grouping.
Secret door is set
This is a
right
hell
into the
no.
wall.
You can't get away from that.
Dragging them in the Shadow Demon doesn't
think
strike me
she-
as particularly
as soon
great.
As it drops, she
This room's a
just
little
kills
gnarly,
you.
but
Cast a
after they
level
get
5
through what they've
fireball.
gotten through down there, this
Either
black
a level 5
pudding
conical for
is
much
in
damage, or polymorph to give herself, like,
K63
130 health and be able to be
in the
fight.
wine cellar.
So I think this would be Cone of Cold, right?
What's
all
with
of
this black pudding
Yeah,
in
here.
the wine cellar? Is it just
Well, you have an
a...
entire turn, right? So you can actually step further back.
Is this black pudding literally a random encounter that got rolled?
Oh, that's right. We're out. It'll be a completely separate initiative, so we don't know.
We have no idea what the turn order will be.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of a question for Ryan also. Oh, I guess because we won't, never mind, because we're not, like, willingly dismissing this. We are going to the very end.
Yeah.
To be honest, I mean, this depends on how Ryan rules it, but we may start prone, because there's, like, 0 rounds between Catnap wearing off and the Wall of Force going down.
Mm-hmm. By that factor,
So-
I might get shanked before I can do anything.
So let's just make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be, right? Our health is where it's supposed to be.
My health is steady.
If you're,
Where does the pudding come from?
if you have any recovery over short rest.
Don't know where this pudding comes from. I
All
can't
these fights
fuck with
have
it.
bows, right?
Yep.
Yes, they do all have longbows.
Alright, yeah. So, because I was thinking if we all go to the very back, then only 4 can attack us, but if they can all just shoot, then it doesn't really help much.
We still have this. It's in sunlight. They're going to be at disadvantage unless we're prone. Then they'll just be at normals.
Yeah.
I
Sunlight
also
I
and
feel like
Oh, I gotta go get
winning
my coffee.
initiative is gonna be super
Yeah.
important here.
Hey, by the way, our 2 20 dex dwarves need to fucking roll high on initiative.
Yep.
Okay, so I get Dawn would be another option, right? But it doesn't do like 40, 10 radiant damage versus
40-10 is significantly less. The benefit to Dawn is that it sticks around for multiple
Yes.
turns.
But with your health, I wouldn't count on anything sticking around for multiple turns.
Cone
okay.
of Cold's your best shot. Or Cone of Cold or Polymorph are your best shots. Kind of depends on...
You're muted.
If you could somehow guarantee your life for 2 rounds, you could dawn this area and then use polymorph on the next round.
Dawn's and Polymorph are both concentration.
Oh, never mind. I'm not cool.
I mean, I feel like the play, no matter what, is you should be in the back. And
Have
then,
a
like...
Can I cast spells from polymorph?
'cause
No.
Cone
No.
of Cold's
Your
evocation,
stat block
right?
is a T-Rex.
Cold is evocation, yeah.
Then
The
it
idea
doesn't
would be
matter
that
where we stand. Like, she just sits in the back. We stand as far in the front as we can, and then, like, if she goes high initiative, she uses it. If she doesn't, then she doesn't. Right? Like, I don't understand what the
Okay,
difference
alright,
is.
so I'm not gonna force us then. Right? Like, that it makes sense to have us further back, or Because if we're prone, if there's a possibility that we may or may not be prone,
We'll probably be prone.
then I would want us further back.
Why does
So
it matter?
it's kind of like a sphere, right? Can you like prop us to be standing up? You got 10 minutes, right?
DM, is that something I could do?
I don't think that you would be able to prop them up enough to be mechanically.
I mean, they're dwarves.
Yes, but as soon as you drop the wall of force, they fall down. So.
So just as another question, could one of us just be held upright in a standing position by her?
Could she grapple one of you while you're sleeping?
Also, I just want you to know, if it's anyone, it's definitely Doomer's character.
I don't think that she would be able to do that effectively enough for you to be able to wake up standing.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, whether we're prone or not, like being in the back is not good for us or any better for us. It just puts the enemies more likely to be closer to you, because they'll be able to get to us no matter what.
The thing is, they still have to
Right.
filter in
So-
by one square.
Yeah.
You're still
have
tunneling them
ranged
down to
attacks, though.
4 rather than.
Yeah, they all got bows.
I mean, us being prone
technically
is
they're-
actually an advantage for them having bows, because they
They're-
have disadvantage to attack prone people as ranged attackers.
They're also a little worse with the bows, but I don't think the benefit we gain from that is worth the Hellhound's Fire Breath hitting 3 or 4 people instead of 1 or 2. Like, that will do more damage than any
Okay.
amount we might avoid from a sword.
So
Okay.
I will
What corner is this?
I will put Dalmor here.
Mhm.
I'll put Robert there.
I do have disadvantage in melee as the
Ah,
crossbowman.
okay.
As a note.
So I'll put Robert here.
Well, but you probably stand a better chance at not getting eaten alive. We're same AC, but you're higher armor. I mean, I guess I could shield.
Yeah, I feel like you're a lot more survivable than I am.
Yeah,
I'm-
fair.
19 AC.
You
with
do also
nothing
have your
helmet.
Bladesinger, whatchamacallit, or do you have to be Bladesing for that to
You have to
do the damage
blade-
cancel?
Would I be better
got the
off
blade song.
in the far corner in comparison to this corner from this Hellhound?
Shouldn't matter, because
20
the Hellhound can't reach the
versus-
back corner
Okay.
without moving forward.
Okay. We are approaching.
But I think probably put me in the bottom left, because there's more dangerous stuff there, and I'm the tankiest.
Yeah.
So you've got to move yourself. I
Yes,
don't have the
good point.
ability to move your toe.
So I think this makes sense to me. I'm good with this.
Y'all, this is a wild play.
Listen, dude.
Like,
What?
win or lose, I'm gonna remember this particular battle. I'm not necessarily gonna remember the ones up to this point, but this one,
this
this
is
one's
a battle to
the one.
So you
remember.
zigzag this way, and then you make it, and then you turn this way.
This is 15 years of D&D experience culminated into one fucking battle.
And then in the darkest moment, we all took a nap.
Our strongest play was sleeping on the job in the middle of battle.
In the tomb with Strahd.
Right in front of the BB&G, we're like, you know what? You know what would be good right about now? A nap. See you
A
in 10
nap.
minutes,
So-
buddy.
I literally, you know that gif where the girl's like, I'll have a nap, I'll take it right here. That was us.
Show back up.
Strahd does show back up.
Yo.
Whoopsie, you note him looking quite agitated, and he is kind of like mumbling to himself, but you make out over the incessant like growling and whatnot of the whites as he like kind of like half angry, half sulking makes his way back in. He's mimics a French accent, and on top of his Barovian accent, it sounds very, very strange. He mimics a French accent. He's like, "You never play with me anymore." Fucking can't believe this. He took a jaunt up to visit one of his brides that decided to give him some sass.
I hope it was Irina.
It was Escher. He found him lounging in his room and could not convince him to leave. Because unfortunately, very few things actually move around in the castle. So, when this all starts, when the trigger is pulled, this is our layout. Everyone, as you wake, the bubble drops. You all come to consciousness, and initiative is rolled.
I am going to use my inspiration.
Okay. Using one of the inspiration tokens on the initiative roll is definitely...
Man, Whoopsie, if you got inspiration, this is the fucking time to use it.
I have inspiration.
If you go first and cone of cold these bitches, that's gonna be the highest damage cone of cold I've ever seen.
Come
Oh my
on.
God.
Okay.
Inspiring inspiration of
I roll pretty good too.
initiative.
May the dice gods be ever in my favor right now. Be
Strahd,
sure to click your token.
15's a good number to beat.
white.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
This is for, I think this is yellow whites, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And then we have white whites.
Come on, less than 13. Oh no.
Also, I have this like slowly increasing music in the background. It's just like pure tension.
Okay.
Let's mix that up a little bit. Okay, so there's the white whites, and then we have that's one of you. Then we have a singular hellhound.
That's good.
Where'd that go?
God, I'm so fucking nervous.
Did I not select it properly?
Fuck. I'm asleep. Well, wait, I'm just prone.
Yeah, you're awake, just prone.
What is this? Oh, that's a wraith. That's why I rolled that weird. Can't see shit. What are you? Where's my hellhound?
He's
There
in
it
the
is.
bottom left
Sounds.
corner.
Yeah.
He's right.
Oh.
Right next to him. We're standing right next to him.
Nice.
Okay, 2 sets of whites, a wraith, a hellhound, Strahd von Zarovich.
Only missing one person.
If only Blue White was alive to see this, man.
So I get to click it again, right?
You do.
Yeah.
You've spent your initiative.
Oh. No.
Oh,
Wait, is initiative a
Just-
saving throw
It is not a saving
or
throw.
an ability check?
Yes, it is.
It is an ability
It's an
check. Yeah, I
ability
forget
check.
if it's either for sure an ability check or definitely not an ability check.
Boomer says yes. I'm inclined
Is
to believe
it
him.
ability check because Jack of all trades affects it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use my flash of genius.
You're planning and you're scheming. You
So-
have a habit of formulating in your sleep, and Whoopsie has been using your sleeping body as a rubber ducky to hatch the perfect scheme of once you
I'm
wake
just
up.
listening to you sleep talking
And that's
through
what it
this.
is. I'm just sleep
So,
talking
okay.
the plan the entire time.
For the people who don't, who are watching but don't exactly know the mechanical things that are going on right now. We're waking up. As soon as we wake up, initiative happens.
Yep.
Everybody wakes up at the same time. Battle's happening. So since it's a new battle, everybody has to roll initiative again.
Mm-hmm.
Tibbers, with as little HP as possible, right? If she ends up going, like every single one of us wants to go before. The 3 of us that are not Tibbers are laying down. If we get to go before, we can stand up, and that gives us a lot of defense against people that are near us that can make attacks against us.
So
If
actually,
Tibbers gets to go before she goes down, she has a huge nuke spell that will just clear up a lot of this fodder, or at least severely dent it.
so honestly, my flash of genius does literally nothing for her in this situation because she still loses to Strahd and dexterity check. I'm assuming.
might be more
Quite
dexterous.
possible. Strahd's pretty zippy. He's
Looks like
he's
you
got
only
a
have
plus
plus-
4. What do you got?
She's got
Oh.
+1.
Yeah.
So Strahd
So-
goes first, but
So
that's
she goes
okay.
from 10, which currently beats everyone but Strahd and the white, to 15, which currently
order
beats
these for ya.
everyone but Strahd and the white. So it doesn't make a
Skate.
difference.
Yeah, she just moves an initiative to be above Skate instead of behind him.
Yeah,
I
which
didn't-
shouldn't be a
didn't-
big difference.
Oh, I
So
didn't
I'm not
realize
going to use
that.
Flash of Genius. I'll save it.
Just one. Oh no, that wouldn't make the difference. Never mind.
Oh, no, yeah, this is still tough. Okay.
I mean, we're getting hit by like five whites and Strahd, and then it's like us.
And maybe not Strahd, though. It depends on what Strahd does.
Yeah, Strahd might. Who knows what he's gonna do? He's got his old legendary actions and stuff too. So let's fucking do it, man. It's go time.
Delmar.
I
So-
feel like nauseous. I'm so
All of these things have happened at the very tippy top of the initiative order because in a core set of circumstances, potentially not just using my layer actions to walk through walls constantly, Dalmor goes first because I do lose initiative because layer actions go on initiative 20.
All right. So
Oh.
question here:
Yes.
are we going for Strahd, or are we clearing out this horde?
Ooh, I think we get to clear out the horde.
Okay.
I think
'Cause
we
I
have a
think
legitimate chance of. I mean,
I think if we
Strahd's gonna
split,
go.
if we split these two options, I think we just lose because we don't kill the horde or Strahd if we mix damage. But
Yeah.
like, if we're going for Strahd, I can put 6 shots into him right now, and then if you telekinesis him on yours, maybe we can hold him.
I don't think it works. Because he will still
Really?
live through that, and the horde wipes us out.
So yeah, like once Slate goes, he uses telekinesis, and then what? Only Whoopsie goes after that for potentially take advantage of it before the entire horde just comes down on Skate and he loses concentration on telekinesis.
I mean,
and it's
But you
gone.
only
Will
you
they?
got.
We have to. I think we go for the horde here.
What's your blade singing AC with shield up?
22, then 27.
27 AC with disadvantage to hit him? I don't think anything's hitting him unless it's a double
Split
nat
fish.
20.
How many spell slots do you have left?
I've
If you
got-
use telekinesis
Million.
for telekinesis?
I've got 2 level 1s, a level 3, a 4, a 5. I plan on counterspelling here.
Well, okay, so you can use the rest of that to like mitigate any of the crit damages, and then
It's counterspell 90 feet or 60? I always forget.
it's 30, isn't it? Or no, it's 60.
Chat
We might be
question:
5 feet
If-
short.
If you kill Strahd, does the horde just die if he dies?
Who cares?
Look,
We
if
killed
if
Strahd.
we kill Strahd and die here, this is a win in my
You
book.
die,
Oh, yeah,
heroes.
100%.
I still think
I
we gotta
don't
go for
care.
the
We-
Yes.
I don't know.
or no?
I'm getting more on the board of this idea of killing Strahd right here.
The only person that can really reach him is Dalmor here. Whoopsie
I
gets
wish
a
I went
little bit.
before you though.
I basically
Wait,
have
new
one
plan.
triple damage round.
New plan.
Uh-oh.
I use Flash of Genius on myself. I get to above initiative order over Dalmor. I cast haste on Dalmor.
Oh
We just
my
fucking
god!
End it right here.
I can take 7 shots with haste.
I think that's the legitimate play.
Oh, I don't know.
Man, I really wish Skate.
No,
went
I don't have
before
no.
me, though.
I don't have any spells. I don't have any spells. I
Oh.
don't have any
Oh my
spells.
god.
God, you piece of shit!
Sorry. Listen, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Hello, moving parts here.
Wait,
So close!
hold on. Genius me.
I could genius you.
Geniusing me gets me above Strahd. This is significantly better.
But it doesn't get you above Dalmor, does it? No.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it's still better
But
than
one more
me
attack
going after
before
Strahd.
Strahd.
What does that do? Isn't
I
your
s-
turn just gonna be
I think
I,
it's
s- I
telekinesis
getting,
then?
no, probably not. It's probably set up to start dealing with all the ads around us. In that sense.
I mean, I don't see any reason not to use it on you anyway,
Mm-hmm.
because that's just a straight, like, solid choice. I think.
Yeah.
and I'm not really using them for anything else. So I'm going to do that, but I don't see how it really changes the math too much.
Me going before Strahd means I might be alive to do stuff.
Yeah, I'm doing it, so you
I
get
feel
your
like-
+5.
I just basically need to know, are we trying to kill Strahd in this fight? Because if we are, then I can action surge and shoot 6 times at him right now. But if our plan is then to fight the minions and he has time to just leave because we're not dealing with him, then I'm down my action surge and he'll just heal full.
Yeah, we can't do that. But I don't think we actually possess enough damage to drop him in a single round. Like, I can't reach him with damage.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think if we did that, it would basically be like, I'm shooting Strahd with everything I've got, you're trying to restrain him and like drag him closer, and Galahad just rocket boots up to punch Strahd in the face while he's restrained. Like, it would be going all out. We would not kill the mob after, probably, but we might be able to get him. Or we can just deal with the mob. And
I think we can survive a round or two from Strahd.
Whoopsie well,
Like-
but
Well, I mean, with
the
counterspell,
rest
we
of
might.
us will. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
I mean,
We have.
depending on how dumb these things are, like, there's a good chance 4 of them just run up and stab Whoopsie.
Well, maybe. Let's. Yeah, I honestly don't think that we
So
get.
much more epic if we go for Strahd.
Wait, is
It's
this
committing
is this
suicide.
Strahd's actual place?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's waiting right there, outside the sunlight, as he do.
Strahd does not like starting his turn in sunlight. He chooses instead to not.
If telekinesis was cast and passed, though, you could pull him 30 feet towards us into the sunlight. But it's like, this is relying on a whole lot of things all going right. Like, I still don't think this is a great plan. I'm just...
Yeah, I
Is
think
a
we
plan.
chip
Alright,
away at
let's-
some of the shit here.
Let's vote. What do you think? Horde or Strahd?
That's some good D&D, y'all.
I'm
Might-
worried if we go for Horde and Whoopsie dies here, then it's just the 3 of us versus Strahd while he's at totally full resources in another fight.
Turns out he's actually out of spells.
He might be low on spells, but like, he's still a full health super vampire.
Yeah. Well, so okay.
Honestly,
so
like,
we
even
were
if
to
it was
protect
just the
Whoopsie-
3 of us, and as long as you have action surge and Skate has telekinesis, I think it's possible to kill Strahd if he shows up on screen again. But who knows how many
Just-
more like minions he's gonna send at us?
I
I
can
don't
just-
know.
Take 3 shots at minions, keep saving action surge, and
Yeah,
wait for later.
you could potentially like take out like a white or 2 here, one of the ones that are about to go.
I think Hellhound probably.
or Hellhound.
Like, that's
yeah.
the one guaranteed damage they have.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make a Hail Mary, Hellhound is a pretty good one.
I have no
Uh,
idea what the white or the wraith does, but I imagine it's not going to be fun either. But
I'm
yeah,
going to use my action to cast Speak with Animals. 'Cause I'm a-
I begin to
Hellhound,
ritually
join
cast
us.
detect magic.
all right,
I'm going to-
I guess we go for the horde. I guess
Bonus
I'm-
action.
I'm gonna
Giant
regret
spike.
this.
Okay, we're beginning the initiative order.
Horde?
I am bigified. Can you enlarge me?
I can enlarge you, sir.
This is a moment for dramatic size.
Also, if you were up front, that would really funnel them down in their ability.
Yes, but it also basically means that I just am at disadvantage on all attacks from then on.
Wait, why not? What if you just like attack now and then you go plug the hole?
Hold the line.
Alright, so
There is technically no plugging the
figure it out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot
You
the
got it.
hell
You
out
got
first.
it. You got it.
We are
you got
doing
it.
the
I believe
thing.
in you.
You are
Take a
making
shot.
your
Bang.
attacks at the Hellhound.
Fucking great.
That first shot
11.
is a miss.
Alright, second one. This one I'm aiming on.
You always hit the second one.
14.
That is also a miss.
Well. Alright, we got one last try.
You know, I'm kind of glad we didn't go for Strahd.
15?
15 is at the Hellhound's armor class. Yes, sir.
Bam! 25 people.
25.
Don't forget your
and
giant.
giant fight. 2 more on top of that. I'm gonna try
Okay.
that one again. Let's make that a 1 and
Oh no! Okay. You deal your ceremonial 25 damage to the Hellhound. It is now
26.
bloodied and very 26 damage.
All right.
It is now bloodied,
Walk
very.
up to here.
You go to there. Okay. An amount of hole plugging has happened. Next up, it is the white.
Action surfing here.
Potentially wanting to save it to
Strahd.
nuke Strahd. Because it is indeed accurate that eventually it comes down to a fisticuffs, at which point one of you has unlimited resources of HP and the other does not.
Hey, wait. What about if I get to keep my level 5 and we get close enough, we can just wall of force ourselves in with them.
Also, you can do the barbarian wall of force strat. But for now, these whites
we gotta
are
deal with
the whites are doing their whitey things. There is a series of attacks that are going to be happening. Currently, all of the whites are melee equipped, while the yellow whites, apart from there's one that I'm going to DM fiat a movement here, just swapping those two places so that I can keep melee and ranged boys separately.
Yeah.
Understandable.
You don't mind.
Reasonable.
Whites, skate. These are all neutral, right? Because you are currently prone. So all these attacks are neutral. There's going to be 4, meaning 8 coming for you.
Hello. How's it going? Hey,
One.
motherfucker. Hi, how you doing?
Okay, I got to keep track of which one gets a promotion. So far, this one has already received 1 promotion. He
At
just
this rate,
missed.
They all miss. Let's go.
Skate wakes up and rolls over. He's just rolling like that. I'm like,
He missed his attacks. The second
11,
one, I'm pointing at my screen.
13.
A 6. Okay, number 3,
Fuck you.
a 17,
Keep.
and a 15.
Haha.
And then number 4, a 12, and a 13.
Get it.
I'm just gonna lay down here and smoke my cigarette.
Oh my god!
Okay, next up against Galahad. Yeah, I think that this just goes this way.
What did you have hit there? What's your AC?
18.
18.
One of them.
These guys have a +4 to hit, so they would have needed to roll a 14 or higher.
But then I have shield, right?
Right.
And then I just need to not die, like preferably just not die.
Just preferably
I
not
also
die.
would prefer not to die.
We're kind of out of the realm of chip damage at this point, I feel. So next set of whites, 8 attacks coming to Galahad.
Golly.
8.
Galahad,
Sure.
Galahad. I'm so sorry about your name. I
Wait,
just
wait, 8?
honestly,
It's just 4.
1, 2. Oh yes, this is a Hellhound. This is actually also something else also. So there's only 4. My seeing of all of the names is currently.
I'm gonna get hit by other shit.
So that's a 12 for the
These
first
are all
one.
at disadvantage. No,
He's
they're not.
still
No,
prone.
no, I'm still prone.
There's a 19, and then we have
My eye
a
is switching. It's y'all's fault.
16 and a 7. You have survived the white round. At initiative count 20.
Lair action time.
Yes.
Shoot.
Strahd has a slight decision to make here. Either way, this.
Well done.
He fireballs and deletes a lot of his ads.
I don't think that.
No, this is what happens. Whoopsie. You sort of like feel a tingle. You feel your consciousness pull straight up into Strahd's face as you zoom in mentally on him. And he's like, you know, there's a vacant room upstairs. As you make a charisma saving throw, as your shadow attempts, as you're distracted, to rip itself away from you.
You know what I didn't think about? Well,
What's that?
it's okay. Too late.
A charisma saving
you can help.
throw.
You can.
Nope.
No.
I used on you. Haven't
I
had
thought
my
you said
turn
you had
yet.
3.
No reaction.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I only get 1
Oh.
reaction return.
About 2 reactions per turn.
So yes,
No.
you're making a charisma saving throw.
You got this.
Spell save is 18, I believe. It's actually 17.
Wait, is this a
Even
spell?
easier.
It is not a spell.
It's-
Sorry,
He's not. He's also not in.
that's why it is not his spell save DC.
Give us a nice green number to see.
You know,
Okay. A new challenger enters the arena
No!
as
Okay, with the number of bad guys, this is basically doesn't even like change the scale.
I mean, honestly, yeah, it doesn't make too much of a difference, but you never know. This could be the one. Add turn, acting on initiative of 20.
just for clarity, did she get charm person?
No, she has had her shadow ripped from her, and it
another
is.
I just got Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Thank
You just got
God.
Peter Pan.
This is much
Stole
more
my
acceptable
shadow.
than her getting charm person.
If you had gotten charm person, yes, that would have been
Holding all.
real bad.
Also, I have a -1 in charisma.
I mean, you should just be honored then that you're getting offered a room, honestly, with that kind of charisma score.
I also have charisma, by the way.
Okay, so this is a shadow. It does not get to do a whole lot, to be honest, but it does get to make an attack or try. This is a disadvantage. So it rolls a natural 1.
Stop playing with our hearts.
Listen, I gotta punch this up a little bit. It's not. The stakes aren't high enough, obviously. Skate, you are up.
Okay, well, first thing I do, bonus action. I don't think. Oh, actually, I think I do bonus action here. I'm gonna use my last blade song. We gotta end it here. So and then I cast fog cloud.
Are you gonna stand up?
Yeah, I stand up.
Just
Oh,
making
actually,
sure.
so- in my
Homebrew
order-
rule: you take opportunity attack.
I mean, the next
Yeah.
bunch of people that are gonna attack you are gonna be range attacks. You have advantages.
You have they have disadvantage regardless. Though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So probably stand up.
So,
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I stand up here. And as far as spells go,
does this
what's I got? I don't think I use my level 3 here.
You know what Strahd's not ready for? The fact that Hungry Jaws comes back.
Yeah, a second.
Oh no! God damn it!
You thought
Oh my
one bite was
gosh.
bad.
Listen, if you just bit a little bit harder,
What does a 3 get me? I think a 3 gets me a 15 damage reduction. Or 4.
So what are you thinking between right now, actions wise for yourself?
So I gotta come up with an action. It's either attacking or casting a spell.
What
And my
spells
spells, so I need to preserve
Cast
my
sleep.
reaction for counterspell. So that's one thing. The second thing is that I can make 2 attacks currently. Spirit Child is not it's only 2d8 worth of damage and it slows things down. So Spirit Child's not the right play here. Haste is an option. Or ultimately, I think I Fire Shield here. Fire Shield is gonna be at level 4, which, I mean, it stops one of the dispels, but it also, anything that hits me, I start really nuking back.
So
And I resist fire damage at that point.
I feel like he's gotta be low on fireballs. Like, how many fireballs can one vampire have?
one potential option here too is that if we are going with the assumption that Whoopsie's gonna get her cone of cold off, because if she doesn't, then this is gonna be real freaking tough. And like you're gonna counterspell whatever Strahd does if he does something spell wise or whatever. Then like just chunking the highest HP minion here for some damage so that it has a better chance to just die to her cone of cold, because we expect all the minions will, hopefully, unless
Maybe.
really bad rolls, I assume.
So then on that line of thinking, I have 3 options. I can Blade Burst, hitting the 4th. I can then maybe move down 1 and hit that. I can Green Flame Blade, Oh well, the fire damage is actually not going to do anything to the Hellhound, so that doesn't matter. I can Blade Ward to extremely limit the amount of pain I take in the coming round and still get off an attack. So
Yeah, they do have a lot of health. That's a good point.
yeah, so we probably like wait here. I think I Blade Ward and I attack one. I think that's the best play because I can have 2 counter spells then and still have my level 5.
Okay, that seems fine.
All right. Bonus action is used. I then Blade Ward, and then I swing at this one.
Okay,
Which one?
swing away. The one to the west of you. You hit it
Yikes.
for 14 radiant. It recoils slightly. Okay,
That's my turn.
that's your
There's
turn.
sunlight
You have Blade Word
currently-
running. There's sunlight currently out to there. Galahad,
I stand up,
you stand up.
I rise up.
looking this hellhound in its face. I charge my lightning thunder gauntlet, and I smack it down on its forehead.
Okay.
We will not die this day.
That is a miss, sir.
We will not die this day, Raju.
Okay, that's more like it.
For eight thunder
25.
15? You've never rolled that low on a hit.
gauntlet.
Wait, do the Doomer thing. Reroll the number.
Yeah. I reroll the number.
Our
Oh my god. I wish defensive field came back on a
still
short-
stands currently.
Okay, so what spells does Eerie have here? Eerie, I think, also counter spells here.
She's not in range, right?
I mean, depending on how he does this.
What is the range of counter spell? Just one.
So
I think it's 60 feet. I remember off the top of my head.
I've got 1 level 4 left and 1 level 5 left.
60 feet.
Right. You didn't walk into range of counterspell, Robert.
That was the other. Well, I can't really get through this solid line of units.
Yeah.
What? Can't he just walk right here?
No, you can't walk through those guys.
Not all of us have rocket boots.
Oh.
Can you just fly over their heads?
I thought you literally just like push through the crowd kind of thing.
No, you
So
actually have to make a
is just
DM
those 2 attacks
action thing.
it, or do you have any?
I have no other resources.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I have 2 flashes of genius left for the reactions. I have Hungry Jaws, which is a bonus action and gives a small amount of damage and temp HP shield, and then I have punching and cantrip.
Okay. So,
Strahd's up, right?
Strahd, it is indeed Strahd's turn. He's got some options.
Fireball them for us.
It transforms into a medium wolf with regular wolf stats and goes into attack.
Let's go. I like this option.
Strahd is indeed casting a spell. You guys are unable to counterspell
We're all
with
out of range.
our current setup. Okay, so
You're a death.
the spell does go off, and it is
That's a cone of cold
something.
distance.
Something.
also
That's
Eerie's.
Eerie's line. Okay.
That's Eerie's line. I mean, yeah, this is the play. There was a potential of it being a different play, but instead this is indeed the play.
He walks up and
S-
conicles all of his horde.
there we go.
No, only
That'd
I
still
shall
be
slay
bad.
the heroes.
It'd still be bad for us, I think. Not gonna lie.
He just kills the minions. He needs the glory for himself.
Like that. And so if we are going from
Oh,
Well,
he's
Yeah.
putting a wall of force around us.
Yay!
also bad.
Let's-
Oh, this
Something
is like
Yay.
wall
this.
of frost.
no, you guys are
It's warmer.
not quite right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Does he have wall of fire? He does. There's
Wall of stone?
all of this proselytizing, all of this guessing,
It's just a
A-
big AoE ability.
tiny white speck flings from Strahd's hands. It hovers, spinning slightly in the center of all of you. Prepared for the explosion, you're all caught off guard as the fog rolls in. The mists of Barovia are here. And you are not breaking his concentration this time.
It's just fog cloud.
It's just a fog cloud.
That's so acceptable, though.
Oh
I
my
think he's
gosh.
out of good spells.
Oh
He's
my
out
god!
of good
You,
Get him now!
you got me! You got me so good. I was like, what the fuck is this white speck? I don't
was
know
like,
what's happening.
He's nuking us. He's nuking us. It's a nuke. It's a
Oh
nuke.
my gosh. You
It's a
casted
literal
smoke.
nuke.
You. Oh, you got me.
So this
You
does
got
make
me.
make things a little bit more difficult for Whoopsie.
Why?
No.
You can't see us to avoid damaging us.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it's the simplest spells.
We're also in a lot more danger in melee because we just went from disadvantaged on everything to flat on everything.
Expected a nuke as well, yeah. Well, so
Like, does it change anything though?
it you don't hit 4 of the ads. I think you can still stand. Hold on. You can still stand here, right? You can move up into here because everything is at or nobody can see you, right? So you can just move there. No reactions. Then
Just move to actually like.
So this
Here,
box is cone of cold.
Might be able to hit better with a sphere of acid and just like take this whole group and just ignore the
Potential.
fringe ones because we're not gonna
Um,
hit those regardless.
Allow
why not
me
kind of cold
to. Oh yeah, they're acid. You're totally good if you wish to do that.
why not Cone of Cold it?
I don't think you'd hit them all. Like-
can you rotate this?
Hitting like this group
Is it
and missing
rotatable?
those 3.
I can.
I think it would be better to just hit all of them with the acid.
So if you're,
Out with this, Ryan?
there you go.
What is this? What is this box?
Cone of cold. If you want to like move this into a position to see if you can hit like a bunch of bad guys and not us.
Oh, do you play with a 90-degree cone?
Is it not a 90-degree cone?
I think it's 60 normally.
Oh, I have no idea.
Also,
no
Yeah,
idea.
Steve, thanks for hanging around so long, dude. This is
Maybe I'm misremembering that.
It's intense.
Or honestly.
at the end of the cone, it would produce a 60-foot distance. So what you do is you make a T. Polygon line. 60, right? And
Well, you
then
want it to be from snap to corner.
yeah, hold on.
And then
We're getting there.
Have a good night.
To upcast the sphere.
Oh, you could upcast the sphere.
Adds
Well,
2d4 per level.
Yeah, whereas like cone of cold is
What is it? 8d8?
8d8 versus potentially 15d4.
geometry.
So
Agree.
36 average on Cone of Cold. 30 average on Vitriolic Sphere.
For the
And
initial
then they
hit?
take it for the initial hit. And then they take an additional 5d4.
Cone will
So-
also just miss a couple guys.
Yeah, you can do sphere. Sphere seems fine. It's only
That
like-
vitriolic sphere, dude. That was your spell selection. You were real hype about that one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty hype about it, but it's
Upcast that Vitriolic. What does
And-
Dawn do in this case?
I
40
think it's
10?
like 40-10.
Does
But
Dawn
it
remove
sticks
the
around.
fog cloud?
Don't think so.
Sunlight goes through fog.
Sunlight does go through fog, but doesn't get rid of it. If it was like darkness, it probably would. I heard something beep and I opened up the entirely wrong thing. There it is. The light of dawn shines down.
Yeah, I didn't see anything in there.
Apart from making Galahad T-pose, I don't think this'll...
I think mechanically dawn is the correct thing because it won't get rid of fog cloud. They'd still be affected by it, but it wouldn't help us at all, right? If I
Yeah, no.
upcast the sphere,
Compensating.
I think that it won't hit my teammates. But I think Cone of Cold would be the correct.
Vitriolic
most
Sphere will
damage.
Vitriolic Sphere will technically do more damage than Cone of Cold in this situation. The only thing is that some of Vitriolic Sphere's damage is at the end of the bad guy's turn, but it's not by much. It's only 6 average damage off.
Dawn would also ping again at the end of the enemy's turn if they're in the thing.
So Vitriolic Sphere, like, it's unlikely that Cone of Cold was gonna necessarily one-shot these guys anyway, from what Brian was saying. So Vitriolic Sphere is honestly better in this situation, especially since it hits more people.
We need more blood. Listen,
But I think you're
Let's just.
free to use either of them, and it would be very effective.
They will both do a ton of damage.
you're wanting to figure out how much you can high roll. I think that if you're considering like insane high rolls, Dawn is the
Wait.
best option because it keeps going round to round.
Do you
But
have to
That's if
be
I
able to
don't
see
lose
where you can cast
concentration,
Vitriolic
right?
Sphere?
that's a great question. Also, that
You
is
might have to see Vitriolic Sphere.
Point to the
You might not
location
have
within
to go to
range.
Nope,
potion.
it just says a potion within range for Vitriolic
Yeah.
Sphere.
Also, I don't think dawn is gonna be the correct move because it's concentration.
Yeah.
Like legitimately, there's no. It would be cool if it stuck around, but what if it actually like drops? You know what I mean? Like
That's what I mean. Like,
I
if you somehow insane high roll and keep Dawn up for like multiple rounds, it could just like
Yeah, and Vitriolic Sphere is like especially good because it's one of those few spells where you don't need to see the point where you're casting it. You can just cast it to a point within range. It's a very good spell.
Okay. I think I'm tossing a ball of emerald acid, streaks and explodes in a 20-foot radius sphere. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw.
and how. So you should fairly easily be able to hit all of my yellow boys, a couple of the white ones, and this hellhound, as well as this wraith.
If that casted it at 5.
It did
That
not.
didn't cast it. Don't look at that. Ignore it. It didn't
Thank you
happen.
for the coin again, and Fern.
Let's see. Okay, how do I cast this at level 5? What?
Your spell bar isn't set up for it correctly. You just have to roll an extra 2d4.
So I just do a sideways 2d4 like this?
You just roll,
Do that, or
or you
that.
can just roll 12d4 or that, whatever.
I'll
The
just-
extra 2d4 from the upcast were like the worst part of the cast.
If that 2d4 ends up making the difference between a kill, knowing the 2d4 first is so good because it's like if you do make it to the like that makes the difference between kills and not kills.
Mhm.
It's so good. I was in the middle of doing some stuff and then I got super distracted.
So
do you
35
want me to
damage.
type it out so it's together, or? Okay.
I don't think you. I mean, you high rolled this shit out of that 10d4.
35 damage is what you are dealing. I am about to be needing to make some
Dex saving throws.
saving throws. We are looking at whites, 1 wraith, and 1 hellhound.
7 yellow whites, 2 whites.
I'll hit you with the whatchamacallit first. The hellhound. These are dex saves, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
That hellhound.
The hellhound makes a save.
Does he melt in a pool of acid?
The hellhound is taking half of 35. The hellhound
Yep.
is melting in a pool of acid.
Hey, we did it. Everything else is just bonus.
The wraith
I'm so.
is a dex save. A 15 is a fail. So he is taking currently 35 damage and is due for another bopping shortly. We'll go ahead and give him the old concentration icon. Okay, and now the two whites.
He's a bleeding heart.
Big fail, bigger fail.
Fails.
Yes.
Okay, these two both take 35 damage and are due for some more here.
Does the one that I hit before?
The one that you hit before does indeed melt.
That's super close. I didn't do that much damage.
It is pretty close. Next, the yellow guys, starting at the top right.
I'm gonna go get a drink while you do this.
Yep, the one next to it. Okay, one below. One to its left. This one is a save. I'm gonna move this guy back for 1 second for my brain. Then we have this guy here. Is a fail.
Fail.
This guy here.
Save.
That's a save. And this guy here is also a fail. So these two save, taking only however much damage that is.
17. And they don't take the round after damage.
And then all of the rest of these are taking the full brunt of the 35. Who knows if they will remain standing?
The amount of shrieking that probably just occurred by just the melting pot that just happened.
I mean, it happened.
No, not really. Not that often. That'd be fucking horrendous.
It would be pretty
the thing
horrendous.
is, oopsies.
Oopsies! You dropped your acid on your face. Okay, so we begin. The
Again.
whites,
Come at us.
or the yellow whites rather. How do we do this? These are all of the range lords.
Mm-hmm.
And that is how they will be staying. Yeah, it's fine. We've got 4 up here, 3 down here. So we're going to be doing 3 of them are going to take their shots at Big Dwarf Man. And these 4 are going to be taking their shots at Skate.
Okay.
So 4 for Skate. 16.
Nope.
13.
Nope.
22.
That is potentially a hit. Do I shield this for 3? I'm not concentrating on anything. Oh, and I'm blade warded. So I take
I think
1
you
damage.
take the
from it.
1 damage.
Take the 1 damage.
Okay, I take 1 damage.
And the last one's a 10.
That's a no.
Against our other dwarf boy, we have a 13, a nat 20. Gotta love to see that, and a 16.
Nope.
So, what is the follow-up damage? 14?
Yep. On the
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I was holding the wrong button down. All of these melt away. The 2 in the back remain. And that's the
Nobody sees
end of the
anything happen.
White's turn. Listen, man, fog. Sometimes it's just gotta be fog clouded.
Mhm.
This wraith is in a pretty interesting spot here.
Honestly, it's probably like top 10. One of the most gruesome things to have happened.
Quite
GG.
possible.
Just a bunch of undead, grotesque things, then melting away.
I'm back.
You are back, but 5 whites are not.
5 whites
I
indeed
see
are
that.
not. I think that this wraith is indeed, or this, this wraith.
Wraith.
He always is flying. So he is going to be flying over you boys here, getting an attack of opportunity from
And it's in fog cloud.
Galahad. Oh, he's in fog cloud. He's good. He's actually good. So he is making his attack on the squishy squish.
I'd like to think that he bumps in to
To giant
to
Dalmor.
Dalmor, and then
A
like oh, shit, he
14
goes with it.
is your
Oh, you have
armor
shield.
class. Would you like to shield this as your reaction?
Yuri?
Tippers.
I don't know. I don't.
If you
think
don't, you go
so.
down.
This is the I want to shield that you've been asking for.
But the thing is, I have a level 4.
Yeah, but you will be shielded for the rest of until your turn comes back. Like this.
Oh,
gives
you're
the
saying you
chance-
don't
But
you'd have to cast
I'm-
shield at level 4,
Yes.
and that's you
one
only have
spell
level
left.
5s after that.
What is your
I
health?
have 0 level 5s after that.
Oh
What is
yeah.
your health?
She's currently at 14 HP. This
You would
is
die.
her
If you cast shield, you have 1 level 5 left. If you don't cast shield,
I
you
don't.
have 0. Oh. Well,
She-
if you cast shield, you have a cantrip left.
She-
and if you
she-
don't cast shield,
Yeah.
you don't have cantrips left.
This is true.
Okay.
Living is
So
often better than not.
We cast shield at level 4.
Cast your 4th level shield.
What a
Is the
world we live
Also,
in.
I don't-
Arcane energy. You spend the
So how-
last of your spell slots.
So how do I upcast shield other than just saying that I do it in roll 20?
You just
That is
say
it.
that
There's
you do
no
it.
upcasting effect for shield. It doesn't
I
get
just
any better.
add
It-
5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5.
You
to my
wish.
fucking AC.
All the gishes in the world wish.
Yeah.
I thought
The
a gish.
Hellhound
I'm a gish.
is dead. Dalmor, you are up. You're in the fog cloud.
All right. Downmore is going to take a shot at this wraith.
Okay.
Do we try and break free to get out of the fog here?
I just start pinging Strahd again so that he drops concentration.
26 damage on the Wraith. The Wraith also takes 14 damage at the end of his turn. Now.
Yes, yes, he does.
Does that
Thank
take
you.
care of him?
That'll do it for attacking
Alright.
the Wraith. He is
Alright
now Delet.
Take a shot at that shadow.
Take a shot of the shadow.
No.
I don't think that's a hit. It is not. There was a chance that it was, because honestly,
As a bonus action, I will second wind. And just
bonus
gain a
action,
bit of
second
health.
wind. Got it.
D109 plus 7.
D109 plus 7. All right.
Do you run out of the fog here? Start maneuvering for it?
I can start moving towards it, but I won't get there.
Does
But if I
going out of the-
do, I'm just kind of leaving whoopsie.
Honestly, you being in the
You can go
fog is not that bad.
It's
You can go
really,
stand
it's a
here, too.
defense loss of like we go from having disadvantage to hit us to being flat.
I mean,
Yeah.
the rest of us want the fog gone, but for you, like, you have maybe one person attacking you right now.
Yeah, it doesn't particularly matter for me, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
if I get out of the fog, I get a little tankier, but that's it.
You could shoot Strahd and cancel the fog for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to there.
Okay. Strahd uses his legendary action to move to here.
He's in the sun.
It's coming.
The next is the whites. I see 3 attacks on Skate, and at this point,
Sunlight goes all
Yeah.
the way out.
3 attacks on Skate and 2 attacks on Galahad. But all that times 2 though. So, Skate, our promoted boy, he's got a miss and a 21,
Miss.
which is a miss, an 11 and a 15
Miss,
for the
miss.
second, and the third is a 13 and a 13. He was distracted because he was busy dissolving.
Yes! Bye.
Okay, next up, top of the initiative 20 is the Shadow's turn, as well as Strahd's legendary layer action, is what I meant to say, of which he chooses passing through walls, because honestly, who wouldn't? Shadow does get to make an attack on the squishy mage lady. It is a miss.
He missed. You missed the 14 AC mage.
Listen,
lady.
she's got like
Wow.
17 AC right now, or something.
That's like the best thing that could have happened for us. That's literally the
Simple
best
plan.
outcome that could have happened for us.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 20.
Yikes!
Here
Let's
is where
go.
Strahd is currently.
He's coming.
Skate,
Oh,
you are up.
Hey, I don't just have my cantrips. I have I have the amulet. I have that thing.
Yeah,
You have to
are
see
the
him.
amulet carrier.
We need to. drop this fuck up
Actually, I think possibly hold vampire you don't need to see.
now. Oh.
That would be.
I have the thing.
But hold vampire doesn't actually do anything when we don't get advantage on our attacks because we're in fog cloud.
I mean, we hit him, we auto crit, right? He's paralyzed.
Concentration goes down if you're paralyzed.
Oh.
Also that.
Very
Go ahead and
good.
pull up your information for that item so we can make sure.
Yes.
Because I know that it is an AoE effect, but I don't know if you still have to see the targets to do it.
He does have 2 auto passes remaining, so I wouldn't really be hopeful of him getting.
Yes, that is also the case.
I'm
We
hopeful.
gotta burn through them though. so-
Yeah, the goal is not to paralyze him right here. The goal is to make it so he has 1
Okay,
auto pass
Here's
remaining.
item 1. Here is item 2.
Hey guys,
Yes.
Hey,
what if I wall of force?
Do you have a 5th level spell left?
he has
Yeah.
so
No,
many.
no. You're the one who's got a. Oh, you're just saying because we're all in the circle with him right now, so he couldn't get
Yeah.
out, so we could just wail on him and he couldn't escape.
A little bit.
I think this is number 1 option.
Oh, wait,
I
this
think he
seems.
fucked
Just
up.
he has fallen into our trap card.
He can't leave.
Nobody expects the third wall
I
of
mean,
force.
I can't get Whoopsie in here. But actually, nothing could get to her except for a shadow that she has to deal with.
I mean,
So, just to throw out one other option, if you, no, this would risk a legendary action. He moves out of it and everything fails. But if he didn't do that, if you readied an action to do it, Galahad could potentially run, grapple Whoopsie, and pull her into the wall of force.
No. I don't think it's necessary.
Okay. So the holy symbol is just a burst out in an AoE. It's basically like turn undead, but it's hold vampires instead.
I think there's no way that with the 3 of us and Strahd in a cage match, we wouldn't win.
Yeah, I think we just fucking swing for the fences right now.
Get the
And if we can't win, then how are we gonna win at any other point? Let's fucking do it!
Let's just murder the shit out of this dude right now.
Isn't that what we're here to do?
Barbarian cage match, go!
Telepathically, goodbye, Whoopsie.
No, it's fine. Because it's perfect. Because Whoopsie will actually be safe from this. Because the cage will block.
She's in her
off
own cage match.
With just one shadow.
everything but the shadow. She just has to fight herself.
Yep. And so you just hear his kid
It'll
going,
be fine.
"You fucked up." And he
I
got
mean,
one force.
we haven't
Wait,
I mean,
we haven't done it
that's
yet.
The strongest chance. Like,
Well, it's Skate's turn. Like, he can do
Skate,
it right
Are
now.
you,
Yeah,
liter-
no,
are you
no, I
mean, we
literally
haven't
saying
won
1v1
yet.
me,
Oh, yeah.
bro?
well, 3
1v3 me.
We can take it
1v1 me,
fair
bro, with my
No,
friends.
no. Okay. So
Okay.
the key part of this, right, is that Skate is concentrating on this.
Yeah.
Like, if we don't, if he makes you drop concentration, the force field goes down.
Mhm. Yeah, we have to kill him before Skate loses concentration.
I mean, I
Or
got a
definite
pretty fucking strong ability to
We can
keep
make him-
concentration going right now.
And if we can make him drop concentration on Fog Cloud, it would be a hell of a lot easier.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
All
I'm
right.
the one to
Yeah.
do it, apparently.
Whoopsie, you must stay within 30 feet of us, or we all probably die.
Wait, what?
Even if it's just your
Like,
corpse.
if we get Fog Cloud down, then we all have disadvantage on, or he has disadvantage on all of us.
I mean, we have
That's
that.
fine. You have
the sunlight as well.
I forget about sunlight. Yep.
Okay.
Hey,
okay.
where's the line of goodness? Is this
That's
the
right.
line of goodness?
The line of goodness is no, it is in
This
between the two
line.
statues. Yeah, it's that between that space and the space next to it.
So you could leave the fog cloud and be fine.
So you can here and here. You could exist in this square without teleporting.
I was trying to maybe drop kick this thing.
Oh, I see.
Get in there! So what you could do is you could still
probably
stand in this,
invulnerable.
and then like he would be at disadvantage.
Pledge your life to Lathander right here and now, and you can pass through.
If you're on the border with someone that's in fog cloud, it's basically the same as being in fog cloud.
Yeah, I was thinking if like she might be able to coerce him to come out of it. But regardless, okay, so you fucked up, and then I think I walk over
so
here.
You are walling of forcing this?
Yeah, this is our telekinesis strat gone, by the way.
I mean, we don't. Telekinesis just prevent him from leaving. Wall of Force prevents him from leaving.
Yeah.
We just melee him down.
Telekinesis means that he's restrained, but also has a chance to just totally break out. So it's like better bests and worst worsts.
Yeah.
All right, it's me.
Let me see if I'm doing anything with my bonus action here. I don't think I am. I think that's literally everything.
All right.
It's literally everything. I've got a 3 and a 4 left.
Is it my turn now?
It is your turn.
Brian?
Skate has done his thing. There is another thing that happens here. That was 1, 2. Yes. Excuse me. Count Strahd von Zadovich is doing another unarmed melee attack on Dalamor. The 17 to hit.
Miss.
It is a miss. Now, Galahad, it is your turn.
All right. I rocket boot my way up to Strahd.
You rocket boot right on
Flying
up.
punch him in the face.
You start punching him in the face, his head rebounds off the Wall of Force to catch you in the next gauntlet.
Boom. Here's 1.
That's a hit.
Boom. Here's 2.
That's a miss.
That's not surprising. All right. 13 thunder damage.
13 thunder damage is still a number of thunder damage.
But we're not done yet. It's
You can
bite
bite
time,
him!
motherfucker.
Hold on, concentration saving throw.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Listen, if anyone's gonna rush me right now, it ain't gonna be.
Sorry.
Constitution
Sorry, blessed DM.
saving throw. 11. He does make it.
What?
Bear.
An 11 makes it?
Just barely.
Makes it.
Shoot.
You have to do
That's
more than
okay.
20 damage to make the DC higher than 10.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing Colin's multiple
not going
15s
to
cannot
ever
do.
My max damage will never break that threshold. I will go to a bonus action bite him though. My Hungry Jaws feature.
Okay, bonus action, bite attack.
Oh, it missed.
Oh, lucky this time.
I had my 1 bite,
Fuck.
and that was it.
Still taste them. It wasn't
I may
good.
be misremembering, but I think that's a once you hit, you can't use it again until a short rest. Is that right?
I will look it up while you guys continue on with your stuff. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. That is the end of your turn. It is currently Strahd's turn.
No, it's not how that works, Brian. It's once per short rest as a bonus action, you can make a bite attack. If it hits, you gain 3 temp HP.
There are a couple mechanics that work off of that though, where you have to hit in order to lose it.
Okay.
Oh,
think
the
there's-
psychic dice from the blade, the mind blade, dude, side blades or whatever, has that feature.
Oh well, I got my 1 bite.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is indeed a. Oh, hold on. I do need to double check. Not on this.
So chilly. So chilly.
Oh, only if it.
That's not the description that I have. And mine's straight from D&D Beyond. I can go.
Okay, so that doesn't happen. This instead. First of all, that happens.
What is that?
Nothing.
Wait, it says it right there.
Yeah,
Attack
yeah.
hits.
So you can use it again. That's all part of the same sentence as if the attack hits, things that follow.
Hmm. Hmm.
So next round you can try it again.
No, just keep biting.
Okay. So, here's how this plays out.
That's weird.
Strahd is swinging around to here.
Uh-huh.
He is going to make his Hail Mary, because luckily you listened to Doomer's advice and stayed within 30 feet of your friend, so you cannot be charmed.
Oh, good point.
That's a very good point. I didn't remember that point, but I'm glad that it happened to work.
I'm also glad for you that it happened. So here is one of these. 25.
Unarmed strike
Mm-hmm.
against who?
Against the wall boy.
Skate. Makes sense. The only person to attack.
19 damage.
That's currently a hit, right?
Well, we don't want to drop, so we're gonna shield.
Okay.
I feel like we go all out here.
Yeah, use every resource you got. This is the one.
Okay. Second hit.
Colin, how are you at grappling?
Natural 20.
What would be the purpose of it?
Hold him in the other corner.
He doesn't have disadvantage on his hit.
Oh, he
He's
crit.
not
Yeah.
fucking hurt. 13.
And I can only make him reroll if I can see him.
38. That's a super high saving throw too.
That is a saving throw. Saving throw worth making.
I used 2 reactions this turn. He instead chooses to grapple me.
Nope, not this time.
So you got 38 damage coming at you, right?
25, 13, yeah, I got 38.
How much can you block of it?
I can't block any of it because I shielded the first one.
Oh. I didn't know that's how that worked.
Yeah, it cost me my reaction on both.
Gotcha.
So it's a 19 DC.
Your blade singing with a +6, right?
Blade singing with +6.
I can't
So
give
we
you
got about a
special
1 in
thing
3
either.
chance.
No, it is. I get +4 to this. 21.
Woo!
21. He makes the concentration save.
that.
You're a little low HP though, my friend.
If this
Yeah.
goes to a 24-hour stream, Ryan's turning into Strahd by the end of it. The transition's already
We only got
happened.
10 more hours to
Whoopsie.
go.
You have your own cage match going. You're currently trapped between a wall of force and a mysterious curtain, and you've watched Harry Potter. You're not walking through that curtain. What do you do?
I am going to, I'm gonna attack the shadow, I think.
What other things can your thing do, by the way? You can use it to turn undead. No, that's if you have
can
turn.
turn
You
undead,
can use
yeah.
it to cast sunlight.
Do I
That is
know
its other
that-
use.
That's not really relevant, is it though?
Yeah.
There are situations where the sun sword gets yoinked.
Yeah. The other one you can use.
This
Bane
music
the
is so
undead. You can
rusty.
use the icon as a holy symbol while using turn undead. No, that doesn't help you either.
No, I think the only option I have is either, is a cantrip.
Yeah, sounds like it.
You have encountered these shadows a couple of times so far. I will inform you, they are immune to necrotic and poison.
Oh no.
You also can't. You basically need an attack roll to target him, since you can't see him.
You gotta bonk him with your bonking stick.
Is it time?
Alright, hold on,
Should
hold
have
on.
taken that crossbow when I gave
One second.
So I'd be at disadvantage right next to him.
If she drops
No
the
disadvantage.
idol here and then runs into the curtain,
I think our concern is that she just dies.
well, I think it just moves
I
away.
am definitely
Don't go in there.
chaotic.
Hey,
I'm
Good chance to just
chaotic.
Alright, you gotta fight your shadow.
Yeah, let's fight it with.
What weapons do you have?
Oh my god! Okay, wait. If I just.
Didn't you like get darts from
You
whoever
got-
was saying that they had darts earlier?
Whenever you created your D&D Beyond character, it would have come with
Yeah,
weapons
so
you
I
have to
have
select.
I have a quarterstaff and I have a knife.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you use a knife here for sure. It's better than the quarterstaff because you
So
have a +1.
I didn't even prep for this on my character sheet. It doesn't even have a dagger on my character.
It is. Oh, did my Discord just crash?
Oh?
I'm back. Hello.
Back.
Welcome back.
Your webcam's off.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh no, are you in different order now?
I sure
Yeah.
hope not. We're gonna figure it out. Technical difficulties,
Oh,
do
you
not
are.
mind. Don't
We
worry.
just all leave and
I am
rejoin.
currently. I haven't even popped out the screen yet. Everything's mostly fine. Why is my webcam off though? Turn on camera.
Oh no,
Hey,
He's
y'all.
back.
It
He's back.
fixed
He's
it.
back in the right
Okay,
order.
we're good. We're good.
All right. Roll 1d20 + 5 is your dagger attack.
That's even not that bad actually.
I mean, you know.
Like, slash roll space 1d20 + 5.
No, /R space.
Roll
Roll
works as
and
well.
R both work.
Mine told me that I couldn't use roll.
D20
I don't know what it is.
5.
Yep.
125!
120.
Roll 1d20 plus 5.
Hey.
16?
16 is a hit.
1d4 + 1 is your roll for damage.
1d4.
We believe in
When
you.
the when the
It's
wizard
max
is on the rope.
damage.
So 5 damage to
Mhm.
Shadow.
That does
that.
get reduced down
Oh,
due to it being a non-magical weapon.
what a cage.
I don't actually remember. Was this shadow damaged by anyone like previously, or is
No.
this
Nope.
like 2 health at a time, full health shadow?
2 health at a time, full health shadow.
I don't
Let's do
know
this,
how
boys.
much help you got
It's,
around.
wait, is it immune or resistant?
It resists it, so it's taking half damage.
It's immune to necrotic.
Yes, it is immune to necrotic and poison. It resists attacks that are non-magical. Also, acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder. Wouldn't
Oh,
recommend
GG's
trying to
again.
grapple it either.
Yikes.
The whites, honestly, they're just like gonna have a tea party or some shit. They don't even know what they're doing at this point.
In the fog cloud.
The whites will be in here prepping actions to make attacks if they see people.
How long does Wall of Force stay up for?
10
Until
Kobe makes me drop my concentration.
oh, sorry. At the end of that round, Strahd does do his this one. He gets another one. The 23. You currently still have shield up, so
Yeah.
you're chilling.
Fucking Christ, Strahd. Chill, dude. Chill.
As his claws just continue darting out from inside of his cloak, as you are least expecting it. Dalmor.
Dalmor is going to try and grab Strahd.
Dalmor tries to grab Strahd.
Why you?
Because if he attacks you, we lose.
So skate. Or make Galahad grab. He stands a much higher chance.
I think he also should grab, yes.
But if
Both
you
of us
Who's gonna do the
try
damage?
gives us 2
yeah, but
options.
if you hit him and he drops concentration,
I
that's even-
think 1 turn of lost damage on my end is worth not totally relying on if
So
Colin fails, we just lose.
He could just turn into a mist or a bat and reappear over there.
Yeah, but that's a legendary,
also
right?
he's
I
got
thought
to
he
roll.
couldn't do that in sunlight,
Uh,
and I can keep a hold of a bat.
I don't,
He cannot shape change in sunlight. This is correct.
okay.
He's
Okay,
also
okay.
legitimately got to roll crit to hurt me.
I mean, if you guys think don't
Yeah.
waste it, I can shoot him instead.
I think dropping fog shield is better.
I honestly am on Robert's side here. I feel like if you aren't
I
doing
feel like
damage to him, no one's doing damage to him, and we got to do damage to him.
We got to do damage to him. We don't necessarily need to do it to him this round, like if it makes a difference. But I can shoot him. I will fire.
Okay,
Ah!
fire away. Hit or miss? Bet you never
Maybe
miss,
you're
huh?
right,
That's a hit.
But I don't know.
24.
And big, and I'm also adding in favored foe.
For a total of 30?
And I will re-roll that d6 into another
Yeah.
2.
Ah, total of 28.
15.
Nice, dude.
Okay. So a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Whew. Strahd has chosen to succeed.
Okay,
Alright,
that's the
I'll
legendary
shoot him
resistance
again.
down.
You shoot at him again.
I'll do it again.
You hit
Nice.
again.
I'll fucking do it again.
That's 17 damage. Okay.
Is it still up?
Let's check.
No.
No, it is not. The fog cloud does fall.
Yes.
That's good, that's good.
Alright. I will use
This
my
helps, this even helps
my-
Yuri's duel.
bonus action on a
Action surge?
stone rune.
Stone rune. What do you do with a stone
Save my
rune?
action surge until you've
Oh.
got him grappled away from me, because now that fog cloud is down, I have disadvantage to hit him.
Oh, I don't know.
But he has-
I mean, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I'll do my
the
best.
Shadow's gonna see me now.
Okay. Next,
Not stone room, storm room. I got them mixed up.
storm rune.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, at the end of his turn, this happens.
Nope.
Whites, kind of just still picking their noses. The shadow,
Is now at disadvantage to hit. Whoops.
now at disadvantage to hit. Rolls a 7. It misses.
Oh
You live another day.
my
You
gosh!
see an extremely bloodied Skate just looking out. Get him, whoop.
Skate, you are up. Sorry, at the end of the shadow's turn, there is one last of these.
Does the shadow
Nope.
like burn away from the sunlight and take damage from it, or no?
No, it just has weakness. It's not hyper weakness.
Okay.
I think I just stand here, right? Oh, I just stand. Is it 9? Yeah, we don't fuck with that so much. All right. We booming blade. Sun sword him.
Okay. Sun Sword and Booming Blade. Potent combination. That's a hit.
18 radiant.
18 Radiant.
Add the booming thunder. Ooh, he's pretty.
Nice.
Okay.
You rolled an 8 on your booming blade. That's
I
like a
did.
first.
Yeah. We hit him again.
You hit him again.
Another 12.
My gosh.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Do I move away from him? No, I don't move away from him. I stand here.
Okay. Galahad,
Yes.
it's your turn.
All right. I step to here, and I attempt to grapple Strahd von Zarovich.
You stand there and attempt to grapple Strahd von Zarovich. Okay. You need to make a strength check versus his
Athletics versus athletics.
athletics versus acrobatics
Or his athletics.
or athletics. They are the same in this situation. You first.
19.
Nice, nice.
A 12.
Yeah.
You've successfully grappled the Strahd.
All right. I would like to move here and then here to pull him into the square upright diagonally of where he
Right
is
here?
currently. Nope. Just to the right.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, honestly, because if he moves, he can move anywhere in the square. All right, I'm holding on for dear life.
You also have your extra attack, so you get to punch him.
Oh, cool.
Bonk.
Worth. Gauntlets!
Club him on the side of the head.
That is a hit.
Yes. For 10 thunder damage.
10 thunder
In the
damage.
Thunderdome now.
I also like that we could have done this in like the first room.
Listen, we didn't know how hard this is gonna be.
Definitely could have pulled it off in the first room.
We also
So-
didn't know the limit of his powers. Like getting to the wall of force is his counter. Is
Oh yeah, yeah.
It took some math for sure.
I think it took desperation.
Well, that's the one we do our best D&D. Okay.
Okay, so it comes to Strahd's turn. Very unfortunately, Strahd does not like starting his turn in sunlight. Strahd has been defeated. Strahd dies tonight with a wail. With a wail. One missed attack roll away from sleeping your mage.
Oh.
He had the spell ready. He was about to be able to pull it off, but it was not enough.
Oh yeah, because you're so low HP. You don't even get a save.
But Strahd has started his turn in the sunlight. He has taken his commensatory 20 damage and has been brought from 18 to 0.
My punch it brought the Thunderdome.
Oh. How are all the whites doing?
Now we gotta save Whoopsie.
We gotta finish this encounter, right?
Yeah.
To see if we
Does
die.
the shadow disappear?
The shadow does not. The shadow is Whoopsie's shadow. Whoopsie, you're up. You have an epic duel to finish.
I have
Oh
a
my
dagger.
You have a
Right.
dagger. Swing away.
I have a roll. 1 d20
Now
plus
the real fight begins.
5.
Nope.
Damn it.
Push the up
Slash.
arrow key. Push the up arrow key.
What?
Yeah. Delete everything out of the box and push up.
Oh. And just do slash.
Oh.
You crit.
Natural 20.
Bye!
Alright.
Yeah!
Roll 2d4
It's impossible for you to
plus
kill it.
1.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
What'd you
Everything's
say?
coming up Millhouse.
Slash roll. What'd you
2d4
say?
plus 1.
2d4 plus 1.
6.
Cut in half.
You hit it for another 3 damage.
I'm so
Hell yeah.
spicy. That's so good.
Whites are, they're chilling. They're waiting with their actions. Dalmor, you see Strahd pass away before you.
Download's just gonna keep going all out with prep, and he's gonna bonus action use his Hill Rune. As he just activates more and more runic abilities.
You get a rune, and you get a rune, and you get a rune.
And he,
Mhm.
you prep to attack, right?
Yeah, I was just gonna say action will be ready and attack.
Okay.
I will move to there and then ready and attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Also, just for the flavor text of this one.
Oh yeah, Strahd's flavor dex. Death.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I don't get a hungry Joss's dead body.
Strahd can't hide his surprise as death takes him to the black abyss. Surprise turns to rage as the pillar stone of Ravenloft trembles with fury, shaking dust from the ceiling of Vampire's tomb. The shudders abate as Strahd's burning hatred melts away, replaced at last with relief. The dark orbs of his eyes wither and sink into his skull as his corpse deteriorates in front of you. In a matter of moments, only bones, dust, and noble garb remain. Strahd von Zarvich, the Dark Lord of Barovia, is dead and gone.
Well, I mean, his essence is kind of like
Anyway,
stuck in this.
back to the Thunderdome.
Wait, quick! Before we go back to the Thunderdome, you said there were bones remaining? Is that what you said?
Yes, bones, dust, and noble garb. Uh-huh. You may do.
After we win this battle, I'm going to make a shield out of Strahd von Zarvich's bones.
Okay, so Tibbers, you just got hit, brother. You just took 11 necrotic damage and need to make. And never mind, I reduced your strength score by 1d4.
Are you down?
She is alive.
I think
Strength
11.
score goes down by 1.
Wait, it's just my strength score?
Yeah.
Your strength score goes down by 1. So you go back down. You went back up at some point, and then you
I
go
know.
back down.
I'm
So
just
you're
gonna go down it's a
Seven.
-2 strength.
Yep.
Because I only do push-ups with my mind.
And
Speaking of
occasionally a
push-ups.
Okay. Skate, you're up.
11.
Skate smiles as everything starts going better, and he drops the shield or the wall of force.
Okay.
But before he does that, he actually moves up here just in
I'll delete
case
it for you.
things go down differently. All right, Dalmor's attack goes off.
Yes. My attacks go off preparedly also. These. What's up?
Dalmor will wait for the others to go before his, if he
Okay.
may do so.
First off, these are whites. Two of them are attacking Galahad, it looks like.
Okay.
22 and a 10. And these two are going to be attacking Dalmor with a nat 1 and a 13. And these two had their swords out, so they whiff.
Okay. I will take my shot at the shadow.
Okay.
Yes.
You steal the duel away from her.
Do it.
Yes.
You steal
Take it.
this. Also, Tibbers, you do still take 11 necrotic damage.
Going to re-roll
Okay,
the 3.
That's fine. I'm
Two-
good.
You've never
Into
rolled
a
Giant
3.
Smite better.
You know, probably true.
Is the biggest white knight in our party right now is Dooms. He pulls through every time. man.
Every single time. Okay, Skate, what are you doing with your turn?
Whew. Whew. I'm gonna cast a Spirit Shroud here
Thank you.
as a bonus action, and I'm gonna stride forward with all the gusto I can manage and attempt to fuck these things up.
Okay.
I believe in you.
That's
29's a hit.
First one's gonna be a green flame blade,
Okay, 18 radiant damage.
and then he'll take that for 7 fire, and then he'll also take this. And then the thing next to him takes that much fire damage.
Okay. This guy takes 9. Okie doke.
Okay.
Takes another attack.
Okay.
Dealing 11 and 4 more radiant damage.
Okay. You smite this white. Not the only white knight in the area. Move this boy over here to the corridor of shame. Next up,
I know where the horse went.
Galahad.
There's a horse peeking out over here.
Melty puddle.
This is my
Pile of shame.
partially pile of shame, partially stuff that I pulled out of the crypts.
Oh,
This is what you guys are standing on currently. Galahad, you are up.
Spiders and whatever these two things are. Those are the only things we didn't fight.
we fought this. The top left one. This is the
Vampire spawn.
Oh, okay.
That vampire spawn specifically you didn't fight.
But,
We fought.
it is a vampire.
Yeah. These,
Also,
this,
what happened to this guy?
huh? He went upstairs.
Oh.
You don't know where he went.
Went to go fuse some more.
Goodbye.
Went to go murk some nerds upstairs. Galahad, you're up.
Me.
Let's get
Let's keep the thunder punches rolling.
thunder punches. This one is currently injured. Your insane intellect is told you so, because it was a while ago that it was injured. I think that specific monster took damage about 3 hours ago.
Is that a hit?
That is a hit for 15 thunder
We're
damage.
back.
You
We're
send
back to
him.
50.
You send him to the spiral staircase hell that he belongs
Next
in.
one. I'll punch it for 14.
Punch for 14. Oh, not 147, huh?
You know, I got these hungry jobs. I might as well use them, right?
I'm hungry.
Bonus
Hang-
action bite.
That's a miss.
All right.
Okay.
Keep on.
Next up is Whoopsie. 4 out of 40 for our homie Strahd.
Are you waiting till the very end?
Delmar?
Alright, I am going
Dalmor already took his opportunity attack.
I shot the shadow.
Oh, right.
And I know that these are not completely just... against,
These, you know, they're
total
immune to
dead.
poison. They are resistant to necrotic, but not completely immune.
I'm gonna roll Toll of Dead on the one directly... Oh crap. I
They're
wish
all injured currently.
I'm gonna do this one.
This one?
Well, yes.
Okay. He makes a wisdom saving throw. He does make it,
Shoot.
but you still deal half.
damage.
Let me go press that.
Half of 2d12 still ain't no joke. That's still 8 damage.
Nice.
And then resisted to 4.
Yes.
Damage is damage is damage.
And damage is damage is damage is damage. The whites are still going to try to fulfill their master's wishes. I think that...
You guys know how brutal this is.
Oh, hello.
They're
Just go
undead.
away.
They're just
What
gonna
happened?
just
Well,
go
thank you
in.
for the follow.
They are
Barry.
freelancing. They are no longer minions.
they are freelancing, but they still have their orders. There are going to be a number of 4 longbow attacks coming at you, Skate. Longbow, longbow.
Good luck.
Listen,
Ain't worried
it's happened once before. Dalmor.
Dalmar
Oh, no, what's left to
lowers
David?
his crossbow at this one and will fire.
The execution shot. Can you roll something other than 25s though?
No, no.
You know, I give up. You roll however many 25s you want, brother. That
It's
is
your 15.
29. Alrighty. He is still standing.
Alright, he gets another bolt.
Oh, it misses.
You have action surge.
I will action surge.
No! You're cursed when you action surge. You can't hit. Okay, you hit.
24 more.
You send this white to the spiral stair.
Dalmar turns, aiming towards this one as he fires.
Yes.
Come on.
That's a hit.
15.
Another 26. Could you just like?
It's more than 25.
It is more than 25. I guess it's technically variety.
Yeah, we had 24, 25, and 26.
This.
Also, just because I have it, I'm activating my stone rune.
Aha!
On this guy.
What does it do?
A wisdom save or become charmed.
He fails his wisdom save.
He
Oh
is
my
charmed.
gosh.
While charmed, he has a speed of 0 and incapacitated into just a dreamy stupor.
This is the chillest white you've ever seen in your entire life. This dude is vegging to an extent that you would not believe. I don't know if there's even a thing here that like properly adequates his mood. Like this one plus like maybe this one and like I think this guy also. That's kind of the mood that he's in right now.
Alright.
You've awoken something from his previous life that is was never meant to be awoken. Next up is this guy here is still
white.
up and swinging at you, Galahad. Why am I not seeing these rolls? Longsword? What the heck?
Wait,
Oh.
wasn't it the Shadow's turn and then Skate's
The Shadow's dead.
Yeah, I shot him.
This guy
Yeah,
was swinging
no.
at you, and now it is back to Skate's turn.
Skate moves up here, and then just attempts
Oh,
to.
Ah, there they
all
go.
those rolls just show.
My Google Chromes are struggling.
He attempts to coup de grace this dude.
No, why?
No.
Give me your character sheet. I'm changing your alignment.
You have control of it.
He's incapacitated, so advantage, right?
No. He's not helpless or paralyzed or anything like that. He just basically can't take actions. That's the only thing that it
Oh,
is.
okay. Then I don't coup de grace. I will attack his friend with green flame blade.
Okay.
Have it bounce to him. You
Yep.
rude man.
I hit the man. I walk up to this dude and I just swing out to the side, and that Kevin's right next to me. Boom.
15 radiant damage.
He takes that, and he takes that, and then this jumps to the dude vibing on the ground.
Oh, come on.
As a note, he is vibing so hard that damage doesn't actually break it. He needs to make a save to get out of it.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Okay, so you almost finished this guy off. Galahad, your
Well,
fist.
I got another attack. I ain't done.
Yep. Do it up.
There's still one standing.
There's still this guy standing.
Oh well, fuck him.
He's pondering the vibe life because
Oh,
it seems to be safer line of work. Is he also gets struck down?
All right.
You.
Anything
You're
else?
coming with me. That's done.
Galahad.
All right. I punch.
This is one of the very first whites that made it out of the tunnel.
It is-
30.
You hit it for
That's
30
double 15.
for 15 damage, and you destroy this white.
Guys, I have the perfect ending to this white.
For the watch.
Let it live.
Okay, I walk over to Strahd's bones and
Begin
punch
your
Strahd's
salvage.
bones, and then grab them for salvage.
We're not gonna let it live, are we?
No, I mean, very technically yes, but it's gonna be worth it, I swear.
True
I let
resurrection.
You do what you wish. It is an undead creature and not worthy of pity
Well,
or.
I will consider us out of the turn order at this time.
I use stone shape, and I just bury this dude into the stone of the castle.
You know,
Touch the stone around it, and
You
it
just grief star.
easy come, easy go. He honestly just made it out of his stone coffin for the first time in like 2 centuries. So, like, he was just nice. He's straight chilling.
We just raided this guy's castle and then griefed it. Locked them in there.
Lock him into like the encasing of the carbonite or whatever it is that Han Solo gets trapped in. Like, he forever vibes.
Okay, so we've done it. We've defeated Strahd.
Yeah,
I've got some more stuff we can go over for the aftermath here.
What?
Um,
I think we finished looting the tomb, right?
you finish looting whatever you want to loot.
Importantly, once we have defeated Strahd, Galahad takes off his gauntlets and puts them away in his backpack. His gauntlets of ogre power no longer necessary to defeat Strahd.
Yes, of course.
Well, guys, that was a great fight. High
So,
five, Dalmor.
Oh no.
At the end here, since you guys have Irina Kolyana has survived the adventure and has not yet been reunited with Sergei. On the morning after Strahd's demise, the characters feel drawn to Castle Ravenloft's overlook, and there they witness the following scene. Thick clouds fill the sky. Through the chilly morning mist, land of Barovia is visible far below. There is peacefulness here. Rest has come to the valley for the first time anyone can remember. A light flashes behind you. Wheeling around, you see a stately man, a being of flesh and blood, in shining armor and a flapping cape. His countenance shows great strength of will, yet the forcefulness of his presence is tempered by his calm, sad eyes. His features are those of Strahd, yet subtly different. His voice is calm and peaceful. My name is Sergei von Zarovich. He turns to Irina. Tatiana, it is time. The time is at hand to rest. Come, my love and wife. He stretches forth his hand. Irina Kolyana's questioning eyes suddenly open with recognition and knowledge. Forgotten memories rush back to her. Sergei, she cries. Springing up to him with the grace of a doe, they embrace. Irina turns to you and says, I am Irina Kolyana, but in my past I was Sergei's beloved Tatiana. Through these many centuries, we have played out the tragedy of our lives. Now, with our deepest gratitude to you, that tragedy is over. It is time for our joy to begin again. Shimmering light surrounds Sergei and Irina. Hand in hand, they walk east towards the edge of the overlook. Their feet do not touch the ground as they tread a path beyond this mortal world. Their invisible road takes them beyond the eastern precipice their glow illuminating the thinning clouds above Barovia. The clouds suddenly break open, leaving shafts of glorious sunlight to flood through. In the valley below, the strange fog dissolves, and Barovia is free once more.
Praise the sun.
How funny would it be if one of us had turned undead and we just turned undead while Sergey was there?
I'm so excited.
We did it, guys. Let's go.
I know y'all. Okay. I know y'all don't know the big story and what that means, like in the campaign, but like.
It's so good.
Super.
Also, we do have
And there's no
some
Zods here to
slight.
fuck it up this time.
There's no Zods here to just stab Irina and insta kill her.
Where's Glamour though? That's my question.
Glamour will be back. There's still plenty of people that need to show back up. Probably just sunburned all the poor citizens. Listen, half of them don't have souls. You actually just vaporize like 80% of Barovia. Because all the ones that don't have souls just stop existing when the curse ends. So as our like the rest of our end credits here for the escape from Barovia, Strahd's death grants Barovia a reprieve. The fog that surrounds this land thins, no longer harms those who pass through it. The dark clouds that have loomed over the valley for centuries give way to sunshine, shocking the Barovians out of their despair. The Barovians take sunlight as a sign that the evil in their land has been purged. Though escape is now possible, most Barovians realize that they have nowhere to go and no reason to leave. A few depart, fearing the return of the darkness or longing to see their ancestral homelands. Those who have souls can leave the valley, while those without souls fade into nothingness as they take their first steps beyond the edge of Strahd's former domain. The bats, wolves, and dire wolves of Barovia lose their supernatural link to Strahd upon his destruction and become ordinary beasts, destined to be hunted down or driven to the farthest reaches of the Slavish woods. Even after Strahd's death, Castle Ravenloft remains a haunted place, shunned by Barovians. Its dark immensity and threatening countenance are enough to deter locals from plundering and reoccupying it. If he survives the adventure, probably did, Ismark Kolyanovich, Irina's brother, becomes burgomaster of the village of Barovia. He is grateful to the characters for all they have accomplished and urges them to stay in Barovia to help him rid the land of the other threats, offering his village as a safe haven. Fearing that the Barovians might kill them for being spies and collaborators, the Vistani pack up their wagons and leave the valley with great haste. Barovians are happy to see them go. If he is still alive, he's not. Rudolf van Richten, also known as Rictavio, leaves Barovia to live out his remaining days in solitude. His protege, Esmeralda, isn't convinced that Strahd is truly dead. She also knows that there are other evils in Barovia to be conquered, so she elects to remain in the valley. Upon his death, Strahd's vampire spawn are freed from his control. Each seeks out a new destiny. Escher, in particular, leaves the realm and in search of new experiences and a way to become a vampire lord himself. My baby.
Oh, Asher.
And then, finally, Esmeralda's suspicion proves justified. Strahd's destruction is temporary, for his curse cannot be so easily ended. The ancient dark powers for which Strahd forged his pack caused the vampire to reform after a period of months, long enough for the Barovians to discover what it feels like to live a life of hope. When Strahd is reborn, the mists surround the lands of Barovia once more, and the Barovians' hope turns to horrible despair. Strahd remembers the defeat dealt to him and begins plotting his revenge. After the mists reappear, Madame Ava and her Vistani come back to the valley. The beasts of the land once more fall under Strahd's spell, and the burgomasters fortify their settlements, hoping against all hope that someone can save them from Strahd again.
Y'all, I don't think we actually won in the end.
No, we got out. We won.
You did
In
get
terms of
out.
Strahd, winning is getting to leave.
Winning is indeed getting to leave. Listen, Strahd actually just brings people into his domain so that he can have them kill him. They entertain him for like a month, they kill him, and he gets to not exist for like 2 months, which is a pretty cool deal when you're like basically in limbo.
Yep.
Final thoughts from the players?
What a ride, dude. That was insane. Some of the
I've
most fun boss fights ever.
I've never intentionally fallen asleep in a
Was he
combat
not-
before.
I was like, wait, Brian, you fell asleep. Oh.
I remember the very first time that I ever read through. I was thinking about making it, I think, a wizard, and I read through for the guild. I think when we were playing it, reading through the spells and talking to Doomer, I was like, man, this catnap spell, it's awful, but it's so cute. I can't resist a spell that's called catnap. Like, it's just, it's gotta be, like, there's gotta be something. Like, it's a bad spell, sure, but, like, it's so cute, though.
What's
Oh
it up?
my god. This is sometimes you only got 10 minutes.
Sometimes you only got 10 minutes.
Just curious,
Also-
Ryan. If we like didn't have the wall of force there,
Yes.
do you know, is there a way for us to win, or like does Strahd just
So-
perpetually like retreat when he gets low and just...
Without the wall of force,
that
your
instantly.
plan was the best plan. You could have nuked Strahd if you had invested properly. When actually, hilariously, here and here, you had nuked Strahd to, I think, 5 HP. He had left and gotten bit for like 4 HP of damage.
Yep.
He left, was literally at 1 or 2 HP when he walked up this wall.
You hit him for 136 damage, Brian. I'm like, I'm pretty sure
He
that's
had
pretty close to Strahd's HP.
he had
And then he comes
144
over and I
HP
bite
total.
him. And I was like, he's got to be like literally almost dead. If we could just, he got away. Dang it.
That
we could
was
do more damage than that. I'm pretty sure. We
so
gotta get a
fucking
moment.
close.
Okay, I have to
If
know.
like one less miss, I would have just added another 20 damage to my attack.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, there he would have missed it, right? Because I wasn't able to cast sunlight on him.
Yes, there he would have missed it.
Though, like,
That's an
that
hour to
still
find his
takes him
top
out
one.
for an hour, right? Like,
Yes.
if we weren't worried about, like, needing to deal with Strahd, we would clear through all of this in under an hour. If he just wasn't there.
Yep.
No, fair.
And some of this was also intentionally set up by Strahd. Like I gotta go back and like when we go back to do like highlights and stuff of this, I gotta highlight the section of time where I was setting up the fight in this tomb, because I literally, after he fought you guys in here and he got nuked to like 1 HP, right? He went straight up 1 floor, picked up Rahadin, and then brought Rahadin down with him to free Bocephalus from his tomb. Then Rahadin and Bocephalus went ethereal right here, and Strahd was with them. Strahd bopped back in and cast invisibility on himself while you guys were like fucking around in this hallway with the Vistani. And then you came out here and was just like, boop, boop, okay, well, this is all happening now. And then it's like, Whoopsie ran this way and was like, oh, well, Strahd, I literally positioned Strahd invisible and hiding with like a 30 stealth check right here last round.
So
I'm so sorry, Whoopsie.
the only bad play that I think I made that I was like, man, this feels real bad, is I said, like, Robert was like, no, you go left here, and I was like, oh, I don't know, I kind of feel like going right, and I ended up coming over.
You-
I was like,
Yeah,
You had like no way of
Thunder!
knowing that was even possible,
but
but
it just
yeah.
like a feels. Also, I need to know
Well.
what crypt has the dang thing in it.
The dang
which,
thing.
Which
The
the
teleporting
entry,
thing.
the teleporting thing.
I
which
believe
one
that's
was that?
37 down here, if I remember
Really?
correctly. It's one
Oh,
of
I thought it was
the. It might be
somewhere up here.
31 right here. I know it's one of the sideways looking ones.
Okay.
So what is that? Is that how you like find his coffin, or?
Yeah.
There's basically the way that the crypt kind of mechanic works to run through it is you can get down here. Oh, maybe if it'll let me. You can get down here. Basically the only way, because you can't enter these squares. Here.
What squares? Oh,
Yeah, here, hold on. I can actually just move these up to, I think. Nope, maybe I can't. So this square here, and yeah, that's better. This square, and this square. They all have the teleportation traps on them that just swap you with one of the whites. And then, So if you manage to like misty step through or whatever, you can do that, or you can go into one of these crypts. I think it's this one because this one has a trap icon on it. It has a riddle in it that's like, if you are brave, or like if you dare walk forward or something like that, and you pick the right one, and then it'll teleport you into one of these alcoves. But as soon as you teleport into one of these alcoves and like do things in this, anything in this room,
Last time Strahd showed up, and it was like
that was your prophesized thing, but here these guys were here waiting for you because they are all buried in here with Strahd's,
his wives or something.
Yeah, so if like one of you had done the like misty step in here, you would have had quite a bit of contention to deal with.
Yikes.
That moment when 2 vampires spawn, like being like closed into a room to fight 2 of them while the other 2 go running into the next room, being like the highlight of like, yeah, this is really stressing my like idea of how I can solo with this character. Then the next, I don't know, 12 fucking hours that occurred, being like, that was such a walk in the fucking park compared to everything else that we would have to go through.
How about the 14?
Also, Doomer, just so you know, this man is a werewolf that slash werebear that Strahd has had imprisoned. He'll do anything to escape, but he does not think that you guys have any chance of beating Strahd. So he'll pretend to be your allies until he thinks that he gets a chance to betray you, and will instantly betray you and be like, I'm doing my best, Strahd, you can let me go now.
Yeah.
Which I think manifested in like someone had left Erie's character with these thrones while they were like working on the riddle in here or something, and he just instantly closed the door, turned into a bear, and tried to break her neck.
No, so Colin and I did the stupid fucking teleportation.
Oh yeah, he left. You guys left her there. She was like, I'm not going through the stupid fucking teleportation thing.
We're like, yeah, this is kind of interesting, and my character's super interested in magic, and like, oh yeah, we pretty much solved this riddle. We put the thing. What happens if we touch it? And like one of us just is gone, and then the other one was like, well, I guess I'll touch it to find out what, and then they're gone, and so it's just Erie left behind, and the werebear turns into a werebear.
Typical D&D.
Like, you're going down.
Texas Deviant runs up and touches something,
No.
puts the rest of the party at risk, gets everyone blown up.
That was a very specific Zots ran up and touched that thing.
Zots convinced Rook once again to go do his bidding for him. And Neil was against it. He made his opinion aware. Like, I do not want to do this. I do not think we need this.
No. It's good. It's good.
Final thoughts from the DM.
Final thoughts from me. I mean, that was so beautiful and super, super, super rewarding. That was a hell of a fight. There was only a couple of things I think that you guys like honestly missed as far as like encountery stuff goes. Honestly, I literally walked through the castle, and I was like, okay. Strahd walks up while you guys are in your like 10-minute bubble. He walks up here. Is there a fast way to just reveal all of this? I don't think so. Here.
Zoom all the way out and then reveal and draw a box.
So he walked up here and was just like, nope, there's not really anything. There's a couple of missing Strahd tokens. This floor is essentially cleared out. I could potentially grab, so these were 4 red dragon wormlings that were in this area up here. That kill anything that's trying to leave the castle.
That's what immolated the dude. Huh?
That is what immolated the dude. But they're kind of a sketchy one where it's like I can't really justify bringing these out of this area. If I could bait you guys into that area, it would have worked really well. But outside of that, Just like there's some iron golems.
In there.
there are some iron golems that are down there that are associated with the teleportation trap that like I could also potentially use, but they don't leave the room under any circumstances. I was like, okay, and there's nothing on this floor. This floor is pretty boring. We've got the next one where we've got like some Barovian witches who are all super, super weak. They're literally like CR 1/2 or something. Couple of giant spiders or whatever, but nothing I can really pull down. This is where Irina was the whole time.
We don't need this here.
And then I got up here to the next stage where my beautiful, beautiful man, my baby girl, is hanging out right here, lounging away. And I was like, okay, this is the spiciest floor, because hidden on this floor is an animated portrait and a rug of smothering. The Guardian portrait doesn't do much, but it knows like counterspell and dispel magic that it can cast. I was like, that could actually just like be so huge, but I can't move it from this like trap location where it's set up. And then Escher, it's like I have this limitation of like I can interact. There are certain things that I can interact with and move around, and certain people that I can command around, but some of them don't really leave the room that they're going to be encountered in. Some of them explicitly do, like Rahadin, that I can move around as I please, but Escher is just always here until encountered. So I was like, he comes up and talks to Escher, but Escher is giving him sass because he doesn't love him anymore. Then outside of that, it was just like there's a bunch of animated swords that are in like crawling claws and stuff. They're looted around. I think that the biggest thing, kind of one of the deciding factors actually, is that Strahd wasn't allowed to pick up with or not necessarily interact, but he wasn't allowed to gear himself up. There's a situation that a lot of DMs run where there is this, I can probably show you this stat block. Up on one of the very, very top like parapets of one of the towers is this special item, Strahd's animated armor, that has like a thunder charged great sword and is like magical plate armor, the 20 AC or 21 AC and all, like anti-magic susceptibility, of course, but you know, it itself is like two shocking bolt, it casts like shocking bolt and great sword attacks that deal extra lightning damage. It's like there, and a lot of DMs will run where Strahd, basically one of the first thing he does is goes and puts on this armor, because having 16 AC fucking sucks.
Strahd's stat block is a little on the weak side.
Without any spoilers to people who are playing Curse of Strahd for the first time, either the campaign or the one-shot, any tips, tricks, advice, anything you would do differently?
Non-spoiler advice. I can dig it.
Don't bring poison and necrotic damage to the That is literally my only advice, I think.
Make sure
Other
you
than
have
that,
a
everything
source
is
of
fine.
radiant damage.
If you can, be good.
And honestly, you might consider there's a certain period of time where having the ability to get magical attacks without relying on being handed magical weaponry will be really, really helpful. It's a very small window because eventually you do get enough magic. The game does throw magic at you, but there's a specific section like near the middle, early-ish areas where if you have the ability to make sure that you can pump up magic damage, it'll go a long way.
Oh, what happens if you go down the pit?
What pit?
Oh, if we
Wait,
just
wait,
jump
wait.
down.
Tower.
Oh,
Also-
I can show you what happens.
Oh god.
If I were
Just a
just
black
like,
screen.
Do we land right where Broseph was?
It's just an error 404 not bound.
Oh, that's this?
we should have gone down there.
You land there after 380 feet of falling.
Yeah, but feather fall.
Crazy that that's like the right answer. Like that could have saved so much trouble.
Also, I gotta reiterate, you guys literally had identical pathing to the first time that you came through here, and it's hilarious to me.
It doesn't surprise me, honestly.
Like,
I forgot
apart
a lot
from,
about the
so
first
so
time
you
we
went
played
up
through.
to Piddlewick's part of the tower instead of to the torture room. That's literally the only difference.
What happened with him? What was he doing?
He went to live his happy little evil life.
He just went around the
Unfortunately,
castle stabbing.
there is a certain accountant that kind of got the brunt end of the stick.
Oh, poor guy.
Both
Yikes.
And then Piddlewick, as the superior evil toy has now become the Dark Lord of his own demiplane of dread. He runs off into the sunset doing something.
So how long did you think it was gonna take us to play through this one shot?
I mean, realistically, my max was probably 7 hours. Was my, like, being realistic max. I think that,
Hold me off by a factor of 2.
you know, yeah, we ended up at 15.5.
Yeah,
It could have
we're-
been 20 minutes. We could have just wall of forced him into combat with us when we went behind his stupid fucking organs.
Wall of Force is kind of the linchpin of a lot of kill Strahd strats, for sure.
So
Seem like if we did this again, like the knowledge we got from doing this would make it a lot easier to the
Yeah,
point where
I-
we'd have to like be creative to not cheese the win.
It
I
feel
think
like we could do it
becomes
in 20
after
minutes.
after you
Yeah.
actually
Kind
like
of.
after you actually do this, the thing that it becomes is a like, okay, this is no longer like a super try hard like min-max event. This is a like, what kind of goofy shit can we kill Strahd with?
Yeah,
I-
That was like,
if we were to do this again next year, I think we would take different challenges too.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
we
like
would have that knowledge and then take other disadvantages.
challenges aside, if you were to just like make characters to do this again, would you like make a similar kind of character, or would you make something different entirely?
Different.
Currently my favorite class.
Possible for me to know what kind of character building mood I would be in at that point.
Completely
I
different.
think
I didn't build this character for this event. I built this character because it seemed like it'd be fun to build, and
I
so
I
I
built-
built it.
I built this character for this event and fucked up with my cantrips real bad.
I
And I'm
guess,
so sad I didn't catch it.
I guess really the question I meant to ask is more of like, in this, if you could have done this again, like, is this the character that you're happy with playing through, or do you
Oh,
wish
yeah.
you could have been
Yeah.
something different?
oh,
This character
no.
was a blast.
I love
this
this.
character.
I think that I feel like everyone used every ounce of their character that was available, and that's kind of a beautiful thing in and of itself.
I need to point out that I used every single spell that I had prepared except for I didn't use Misty Step. I attempted to use Mind Spike. I didn't use Tasha's Mind Whip.
Yeah.
And I didn't use Counterspell.
Like, the
Okay.
fact that we had a wizard 1v1ing her own shadow with a knife.
With a dagger.
I-
like,
I used all of my spells, gave up my life on 4 separate occasions, and then still had to. Golly, I'm ready for it.
You
Also, I
literally
was thinking
died,
about it.
and I revived you from death.
Eerie
Yep.
having to be the one to use Wall of Force there actually made a shit ton of difference, because her being upright in time to cast her Cone of Cold or her
Her
Vitriolic
Vitriolic
Spear
Spear.
was super important.
you did 1.5 shot all of those wraiths.
I have a question for you, Eerie, which is like, so normally you hold back your spells a lot. Like, you don't use your spells very often. You kind of like save them to like big important moments when you want to use them. This time I feel like you kind of went the opposite direction. You used your spells a lot whenever
Yeah.
the opportunity presented. How did that feel? Did you like that feeling? Was it better to do that, or was it
I
like,
would.
worse?
No. For a campaign, that would never happen.
But for
It
the
just-
one shot?
But for the one shot, yeah, like it feels good to do damage. Also, it
Cool.
feels good to be like, I know you don't wake up every day in the campaign and know start to finish that
Oh.
like you've got one day to live. What do you do with it? You know what I mean?
You definitely can play differently if you know that, like, okay, if we don't win right here, we all die and lose and everything's over. And even if we do win, we know that there's nothing after this because it's a one shot. Like, you're
Yeah.
gonna go all out
So
every
it's-
time.
It's kind of, I think about it all the time in the current campaign that we're playing on Tuesdays, where it's like we're walking home from an encounter. We're walking back to the inn. It's like, oh man, I have 2 spells left. Like I could have done something more. I could have gone all out. I could have upcasted something. But then I'm like, yeah, but what if we get jumped on the way home? Like, nah, it's good to have these in my pocket. What if somebody's waiting for me? And that's always how I feel. It's like I'd rather use use sparingly and have extra
Mm.
left over. I'd rather fall asleep with spells in my pocket than go all out.
So, one thing. What's the level 10 ability? Is that what adds intelligence to your evocation spells?
Yes.
Or so? Oh, okay. So you have to be level 10. So you have to be wizard 10. I was thinking like if you could sorcerer 2 and twin it. But just think of it this way: your magic missile, upcast to level 5, does basically like 8.5 times 7 each time.
Mm-hmm.
You can just.
And for the
hi,
record, for
Strahd.
anyone watching, Doomer hit me with a side conversation that has actually been errataed and corrected. It does once per cast, so it's like only one of your magic missiles gets the bonus damage.
Gotcha.
But I enjoyed it a lot for this. Also, I don't know if you can hopefully see this map. This is what the book maps look like. And these are
Yeah, I
all
can see how
10...
that's,
But harder to actually use.
Yes.
Also, Hexblade can do that exact thing, Robert, with the magic missile.
the
You'll get one
vitriolic
level of
sphere
it.
she used at the end, the upcasted one. How many people did she hit with that?
She
Like-
hit.
Like, I'm
Four,
trying to
eight,
wonder how much
10
damage.
10
she
or
did
11?
with that. Because it was like 35 initial and 14 on
There
the
was-
next turn.
She hit all 7 yellows. She hit 2 whites, and she hit the Hellhound, and she hit the Wraith.
So I'm thinking
so
she
11.
did like 400 plus damage.
She did
500 plus
11,
damage.
and only 2 of them made their save. So it's 35 times 9 plus 2
Is that Escher's
17s.
room over there?
It's 350.
Yes!
And then in the following turn, she had 9 go off,
I feel like I remember those chairs from Escher's room.
126, so 475 damage with that
You did
vitriolic.
475 damage with one spell.
Yeah, like I've never
That's how
played a
much
level
health
10
Orcus
before.
So,
That's how that works.
I actually was like super contemplating taking vitriolic, and then I inevitably
such
I
a
went
good
for like
spell.
I worked really hard on my spells, man. I put so much time and
Yeah.
energy into each individual one and compared and contrasted. I wasn't ready, bro. I
I-
wasn't ready because I was like, Toll of Dead, most fucking damage you can get in a cantrip. Can't think of anything else outside of Toll of
As,
Dead.
Meanwhile, I'm
as
over
a
here like
final reward,
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
as a final reward, at the end, running up to Oopsie is girl that looks like description. She asks Oopsie to take her in as an apprentice and teach her the ways.
Of course I will. Hey, bae.
I didn't have
Of course.
time after work before stream to do any prep on this, so I was like, on my day off, I was gonna sink as much time, but that got eaten. So I was like, okay, I'm just really upset. I can't figure out what to do. I found my race combination, so like, yeah, I'm gonna go with this, right? And so I was like, well, okay, what's going on? And over time, I formulated, I want to do like a bounty hunter thing. So I swapped out like all sense of AoE damages for just sinking into the Gish. I didn't even know if it was gonna work out well. And then it was just like, what can I stop, or what can I do to prevent people from getting away? And what am I gonna throw in here to be like, I'm gonna track Strahd to the ends of the earth, right? So like, got Mind Spike to test his wisdom saves, and if he fails that, I just get to know where he is, no matter what, for the next hour.
Also, Brian, when we first played the campaign, like one of the very first side quests that we got was like some lady who was crying because her daughter.
No, yeah,
like,
he was there for that
disappeared.
one.
Oh yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
For that. And it was a girl that looks like description.
And here she is.
Because Ryan
She got-
at the time was like, I can't find her description, so she looks like description. And we
I
continue
do
to
not
call
recall
her.
that.
We continue to call her girl that looks like description for the literally entire campaign. We found her in the like last couple of sessions of the campaign.
Yep. I had her.
In-
She
in Strahd's castle.
she normally hangs out in Strahd's bedchambers because she is the most recent concubine. But I had put I put her up in like a torture chamber to make her extra brainwashy. So I had to like invent on the fly an extra Strahd bride to throw into his bedchamber.
But it became Strahd's mom.
Yep, it became. I mean,
Yeah.
not Strahd's mom.
Emma.
So
Cool, man. What's our uptime right now?
we are currently just
15
cresting
hours.
over
15 hours and 15 minutes and 15 seconds. Colin, you did it again.
God damn it, Colin.
15 hours and 40 minutes of
15 hours and 40 minutes. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out, honestly. Like, that was so
This
fucking
time
cool.
next year?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, Strahd must die every year, right? He only gets a couple months off.
Or actually every night. We got to do this every night for the rest of the year.
Oh, no.
No way.
He comes back every 2 months, so just every 2 months we gotta come back and kill him again.
Yep, it's like
Slowly
your
level
pest
up,
cleaners.
So it gets easy.
Tridox, thank you for running.
Dude, yeah,
Thanks so much.
I love Chris Strahd so much. I like just getting to like be hands-on with this Roll20 thing is like, this has been so nice. I ended up using the book a lot more than I thought I was, but it was kind of just because I had so much Roll20 crap open that I couldn't also flip through for like descriptions of things. Because I had like battle mat on one screen, and then my other screen I basically just had like 5 or 6 monster stat blocks at any given time. So I ended up, for a lot of my like descriptions of places, I used the book, which was also totally fine. But like this whole like layout that they have here is mwah, que magnifique.
Well, you know what
Close
happens
this
after
out?
D&D, right?
It's time to
Go get food!
go get food. Yep, something like that. Well, thank you guys for those who have tuned in. We're going to be ending the stream here. We've got some sleep to do, probably, and possibly some food to eat
Christmas
also.
tomorrow with my family.
And Christmas tomorrow with your family.
Today, I woke up, showered, ate, played D&D, followed by going to bed. Today.
Doomer, it
slept for
wouldn't have
1
been the
hour
same
last
without
night.
you. All right.
It was a blast.
Thank you, everybody. It's been awesome.
We're gonna raid Anywhere with Kiki.
Oh, dude, hell yeah. Let's just like
up.
group raid her real quick.
Anywhere with the Kiki.
So, hell yeah, dude.
I can't believe he walked forward in fog cloud. Like he was out of fireballs. He
He was out of all of his spells. He literally, he had like 3 level 1s and like 1 level 2 or something like that.